is Ben. I'm the backup DM for Group 5 for the Yes and charity stream. Tonight we're having a warm-up run for the rest of Group 5. We've got 4 players with us tonight, and we're going to be trying to get through a quick little one-shot, a little bit of prep, a little bit of practice. I am based in Christchurch at the moment. Started a new job this week. It's been pretty crazy, but other than that, I honestly don't have a huge amount going on because I've already spent my first couple of days working like 9 hours a day. It's been plus an hour of driving, so I'm a little tired, but I'm very happy to be here and happy to see all of you and see some new faces as well. Can I just ask everybody, and we'll start with our Lady Vex the Ranger, to just introduce your characters. Tell us a little bit about your character and who you're playing tonight.
Okay, I am Elena. I am playing Lady Vex'aphia the Ranger. She is a Drakewarden Ranger. She crafts her own bows and arrows like I do in real life. Yep, and I've currently making an actual long bow, so I'm looking forward to putting it behind me when we do the stream.
Cool, very cool. I'm excited to see that. I think I heard about that at some point earlier as well. Weren't you doing a big long 100 days of archery challenge too?
I finished that, yes.
You finished that now? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so out of date. Can I please ask Oakenheart to introduce themselves as well, please?
Absolutely. So, my name is Alister Stubbe, and I will be playing Amuth Oakenheart Thunmakalaga. As you might be able to tell from the extreme name, Amuth Oakenheart is a Goliath. And not just any Goliath, they're a Goliath that made a rather unfortunate pact with an Earth Genie. So, I will be filling the role of our Warlock. Throwing out, a fair few Eldritch Blasts and just doing my best to make the most of a bad situation.
Wonderful, thank you very much. And I will jump over now and ask, I'm sorry, is it Khid? Khid or Khid? Khid? Can you
Khid,
introduce yourself?
like Khid. I just added an H because I wanted it to be different.
I love it. All right, can you introduce yourself for us so that the folks who haven't met you before can learn a
For
little
those
bit about
that don't know my name, I'm Caleb. I'm going to be playing Khid Thornstrider, the not at all dashing rogue. He is kind of a dumb luck into success. He's not a good shot, but he somehow lands hits. He's not a good sneak, but he somehow avoids detection. That's his thing.
Cool.
He's lucky, unbelievably so, without actually being
very
lucky.
Cool. Wonderful. And last but not least, Moofushu, do you mind introducing Nyera, I believe is your character?
I am Nyera Riversong. I have long ventured across the realms to bring joy in the name of the Lady Lilira. I have done many a venture through banditry, through all sorts of unfortunate measures in order to get here, and my appearance still looks just as good as it did before. Alas, I will be the hero that everybody needs and that everybody wants me to be.
Wonderful. That's great. I am just going to jump straight in and get the ball rolling for us this evening. First question.
I think you forgot a wizard.
Where's our wizard? Oh, sorry, your camera's off. I didn't notice you there. Sorry,
you forgot
Christian.
The bookshelf.
It's because I blend in with my background.
You're not switched off. You're literally my main. For some reason, you're my main camera, and I was looking at the front. Please introduce yourself again for everybody. I apologize.
That's okay. Kia ora, I'm Christian, and I am playing Heartwood, the local mayoral candidate. Very interested in getting Ludus back on track. It's unfortunately a lot of happenings recently that I'm not overly pleased with. Local landowner, lives inside of a robot just out of town, and also learning to raise crops and animals about 100 feet into the air, but these ones haven't gone too far yet, so that's pretty good. Also, they're a bookcase, but yeah, I'll lead them with that next time.
No, that's grand. Yes, very important to note. Heartwood is a sentient bookcase, and I believe you have a little It's a little hamster wheel running on you.
Oh yes, little Piglet Bin is a hamster which lives in a little cage on one of the shelves. And also Heartwood has a face pinned to the front because it's nicer when you talk to something with a face. So it looks like that. That's just
Beautiful.
right in the front there.
Cool.
I do like the
wonderful. I'm
little
so sorry
badge
for
you've
missing
got
that.
on.
Oh yes, and
Christian.
also this is the official campaign badge. I Heartwood. So yeah, vote Heartwood.
That's so good. I love a good double entendre. All right. Let's move on. I need to onto our little scenario for tonight. I need to ask a very fundamental question of all of our adventurers at the moment. Do you sleep?
Absolutely.
No.
Okay, that is interesting and pertinent because we find ourselves opening on the town of Ludus and Lusor. It is a day just the same as any other, followed by a night the same as any other. But those of you who have a keen eye will have spotted storm clouds on the horizon. A very large cumulonimbus. Someone will correct me. Cloud, big storm front cloud is rolling in across the mountains from the north. Very ominous, very unusual for this time of year. But really, it's just weather, right? Nothing unnatural about that. So those of you who do go to sleep, take your night's rest as per usual. And I just want to take this moment to make sure everybody has like reset their characters, taken a long rest, and a full health and full restored.
Actually, can I try to control weather to make it go away?
Yeah, sure, go for it. So what I'll ask you to do is, just as this is your first time, share that spell into the Roll20 chat, because that'll be where people see things on the night, which you should be able to do from your D&D Beyond character sheet if you've got your Beyond 20 all up and running. You may need to refresh some pages. There. Oh my goodness me, that has not formatted well, but still very cool. All right. You take control of the weather within 5 miles of you for the duration. Awesome. Concentration up to 8 hours. I will say, if you concentrate on this throughout the night, you will not get the benefits of a long rest, and you may take a level of exhaustion.
I meditate, so I do the trance thing. So I'll be doing it for 4 hours.
Yeah. The same will still apply, right? Because you can't rest while you're concentrating on a spell, not properly.
Yeah, I'll do it after my 4-hour meditation.
Okay.
Can I just
Beautiful.
quickly say I really appreciate that you're using an 8th level spell within the first 5 minutes of the adventure. Like you are up to speed already.
You're
I'm down
here
with
for it. Here
Oh, yes,
for
yes.
it.
I mean, it's
love
not
that
like
it came in handy.
it's not like someone's dominated a cat already. So
Awesome. So the storm front is moving in, and there's like a spiral of like cloud moving up. There's thunderheads, there's lightning. You can see like precipitation falling through the sunset. It looks to be sleeting and hailing and snowing. But then as soon as that storm front moves within a 5-mile radius of Ludus and Lusor, it kind of dissipates, right? I imagine that you're just trying to dispel the storm itself, rather than do any other weather effect, like make it incredibly hot or anything like that.
Oh no, it's all about me. I want to be able to see the stars.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so what actually happens is the storm front kind of moves around the edge of the town. It is heading directly for the town, and then you see revealed slowly coming out of the cloud a flying tower made of stone. It's dense, it's bricky, and it's 3 stories tall with spires, or a couple of spires on it, and multiple levels. The tower settles in above the township itself. Seeing as you have revealed its presence, I would like to just immediately give you inspiration for your use of control weather there, because you've immediately revealed the presence of this flying castle. Sorry to interrupt the flow here, but there is one more thing I need to just mention for the group. Tonight's session is non-canon, just so that Waffles, the main DM, doesn't have to keep track of a bunch of stuff that they weren't present for. So any loot, any character deaths, anything like that will not be relevant for the upcoming charity stream later in a couple of weeks. So be fearless. But yes, you have revealed this gigantic, this very large floating tower. Is there anything you would like to do with that knowledge? Bearing in mind, we're going to make the assumption that you do know the other available heroes.
Am I in the
town.
inn?
Where are you? You tell me. You saw
I-
the cloud coming in, and you've dispelled the storm, so you can be wherever you want to be as
I'll
long
be
as you can see the
probably in
storm.
the porch of the. I would like to go. I would like to go downstairs, and I would like to say, matron, matron, and I'd like to call out, and I'd like to say, there is a tower blocking my view. Fix it at once.
Okay. Absolutely. Just be aware that if you move anywhere where you don't have a clear path to the sky, the spell will end. But I imagine you can call for help, and the tower itself is settling over the top of the town hall. So if you approach there, perhaps is that?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just
that's
you
fine.
calling out. Sorry, I missed where you said you were. I apologize.
I would. So I would have been like on the outside portion of the inn, where they have like the little outside kind of sitting area, usually.
Okay, awesome. I've got something weird going on here. All right.
But yes, I'm screaming
Okay,
at the
cool.
top of my lungs, trying to wake people up.
Okay.
Trying to get this tower out of my way because it's an inconvenience.
Absolutely. Okay, awesome. I think that anyone who is up and about, maybe at the inn, maybe staying in for dinner, would be aware of this problem and of a loud person screaming in the streets saying, "Oh, there's a tower," all of that. Who would be potentially within range at the moment? Who would be in the town for the evening having dinner?
I wouldn't be having dinner. I'd probably be near the blacksmith, just finishing off the last of the few arrows that she's just finished crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. All right then.
Um,
Anybody else?
Yeah, Heartwood is in town. Obviously lives on the outskirts, but in town at the moment, just having a campaign meeting with some of the gnolls. Just making sure that we've got our, all of our rosettes ready and the correct spiel for going out and doing a bit of a handshaking and door knocking tomorrow.
Very
I
cool.
think Oakenheart is going to be joining in on that, desperately trying to insert some actual policy in behind all of this, hopefully trying to actually, figure out what on earth Heartwood actually wants. So, yeah, I'll just be kind of trailing after Heartwood.
Every time policy comes up, you're offered another badge. Would you like a button?
I'd love a button, but if we could just talk for a few minutes.
Have a button.
I have many buttons at this point, I
So many
suspect.
buttons.
Covered buttons. Awesome. Perhaps maybe this is a really good opportunity actually. So Moofushu, we've had a little intro from you and a really cool use of the spell. Khid, do you think you would what do you think you'd be doing on a regular night like tonight?
I think Khid is actually in the back alley behind the tavern, currently watching a really large rat drag an entire chicken, like roast chicken away.
Beautiful. Just yep,
with pure fascination.
Yeah, nature
This is
in
the best
all its
thing.
forms. Oh, that's really cool. Well, hey, you're outside, everyone's in the vicinity, and you do see this tower kind of float into place above the town hall. And anybody who stays and watches it for a few minutes, you will see floating down from the top of the tower, you will see a very large figure kind of whirling and floating on almost like a miniature tornado, flying through the air at quite a clip, slowly descending, descending quite quickly down towards the ground, and advancing on the town hall.
From my quick vantage point, would I be able to figure out what this creature descending from the clouds are?
Sure. I mean, we're at nighttime now, so your dark vision does have a limited range. But I will say that because of that controlled weather and the clearness of the stars in the sky, it's only dimly lit, so you can make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. It's not bad. Disadvantage. 27.
27. That is a really, really, really big storm giant. They are coated in a film of ice. They seem to have a gigantic metal arm that ends in huge scythes and a gigantic rapier at one side. But all of those weapons, the weapons are stowed. They are wreathed in a film of ice and otherwise unarmored. They are lowering themselves down to the ground at the moment, and they do seem to be making for the town hall where the mayor resides.
Her head of security-ness kicks in, and she starts going to find Heartwood.
Indeed.
Hey, Oakenheart.
Yes.
We didn't put that building there, did we?
The giant floating one in the sky?
Yeah, that's where we tend to leave things, but I don't recall sending that one there.
Unless the cows we sent up to the sky have suddenly learnt architecture. No, I don't think we're responsible for that.
Well, we are trying to encourage infrastructure building. Good on the cows.
Good on the cows,
We'll
indeed.
make a note to canvass them tomorrow.
Absolutely. Perhaps first things first, we should potentially figure out what is going on with the giant flying fortress.
Oh yes, I suppose they might have someone who can vote, if they're now part of the neighborhood.
That is technically a reason to do it, yes. Why don't we go see who else is around?
As
All
you
right.
guys leave, I'd probably be entering, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
Oh hi.
did you please tell me you saw that giant tower in the sky?
Yes, we were just discussing the infrastructure requirements of floating citadels.
Okay, did you know there's a giant storm giant coming down from the sky?
Are they little storm giants?
No, they're giant. I think they're giants.
Really
Oh.
does what it says on the packet then.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's a strong platform.
And Khid, just lurking in the alley nearby, you overhear this conversation as well. Maybe your reputation precedes you a little. Maybe y'all have heard that there's a new ranger in town who is like quite potent, and potentially this is an opportunity, if you wish to accompany them, or you can just do your own thing and have a listen in.
I will interrupt and just say, I also love wood, as I wiggle my wood elf ears.
Oh, have a button.
Oh, a button. This was easy. Does this make me mayor?
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
But it gets you on the
So,
side of the future mayor, potentially. If
Ooh,
we
that's
use our
that's good.
democratic abilities.
I do love democratic abilities.
Mm.
So is that like a festival or a carnival? Oh, I do love a circus.
Oh, you'll like this town then.
As wonderful as all of this is to discuss, and please don't let me interrupt the campaign efforts, but I do think the giant does get priority just at the minute. Sorry, did you say that it was heading somewhere in particular?
It was heading towards the mayor's house.
Oh
Current
dear.
mayor.
Current mayor.
Yes,
Well,
the
unless
current
we
mayor.
want-
Sorry, Heartwood, I forgot that you're not mayor yet.
Unless
I
we want
mean,
the
I
current
was
mayor.
thinking maybe we could add this tower to that giant robot we have.
Can I shout out to the figure coming down?
Oh, absolutely. You. I would imagine you've making your way in that direction. Do you have any kind of ability to move with any extra speed? Because the giant will be able to get down to the ground maybe a minute or two before you get there.
Oh no, I'm not moving. I'm just yelling out and I'm going, "Oh, are you the help? Yes, yes. Could you please get that tower out the way? It's in the way of my sightseeing."
I see. What I will say, just to give you some context, is the tower is maybe 500, 600 feet up in the air, and if you were, I think you'd probably be a little bit out of earshot currently, even with your best shout. Do you have thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy might do it.
I don't know. I do. I will use thaumaturgy. Yes.
Cool. I will say, with a good, loud, booming voice of thaumaturgy, you do make yourself heard, and the storm giant looks in your direction. Can you make me a little perception check with disadvantage, just because of the sheer distance
Yes, I can.
and
Give
the
me
dark vision being
one
beyond
moment.
its limit?
Is there a way to do that on Roll20 without?
It's
right
either
click.
control or shift.
Control for disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah, just got to hold it down, and the symbol will change. no, that's an unlucky roll with a 16. I'm gonna say you know they heard you. You see them react, but you don't hear them or see what they do in response to you. But they don't change their path. They keep continuing down towards.
I'm just
the
going to go.
town
Do you
hall.
know how inconvenient it is that that tower is in the way of the stars? It ruins all the sightseeing, the stargazing possibilities. There might be Neptune up there. You don't know.
Indeed. And I think you maybe at that point you're shouting with thaumaturgy in the street in the late night, and a couple of windows clatter open, and you hear a couple of residents being like, "I'm trying to sleep. Some of us work the day shift."
Oh, posh tosh.
But other than that, no, the storm giant seems very focused on their path, and as you watch, they dip below the level of the roofs and down at the town hall.
I'm going to go that
Is he-
way.
Yeah, go lodge a complaint with the bureaucracy. It seems
Yep.
like an excellent move in this situation. Is everybody else heading in that direction? Is there anything else anyone wants to do before you go and talk to this new arrival?
As we're going there, I'd take Oakenheart aside for a bit. It's like, you're giant, right? Would you be able to talk to them? I can translate if you translate if that's easier. Just in case they don't know common.
I do know giant, if it would come in handy. That being said, well, I doubt they would be approaching at night with a giant citadel floating through the air if their intentions were to have a nice conversation.
Should have Moondancer nearby just in case.
I think so.
I will summon Moondancer.
Cool.
As you do so,
What
I'm
form?
going to...
Sorry, what form is Moondancer taking this evening?
Lightning. Hang on, someone's
Ooh.
just turned off the light in my in the lounge.
Yeah, I
I'll be
saw that.
Storm Dancer.
Take a second. Yeah.
I've got a storm. Come on, sorry guys.
That's all right. We'll vamp for a second. And I won't give. What I will say is everyone is maybe starting to head towards the town hall at this point.
Mhm.
Is that all right? Is that okay with everybody?
Absolutely.
And
I'm going to be casting Crown of Stars to summon 7... Whoa, that was to cast it. There we go. Summoning 7 orbs of light over my head, just in case. Better safe than sorry, I think.
just in case.
As we head on
cool.
over.
Yep. Sorry.
Awesome.
As I've just decided to keep Moondancer as its basic trait of lightning throughout this whole, so I don't have to change it.
Okay. Cool. Wonderful. I will say that with all of your abilities, I know that some of you can move quicker than others, but if you're concerned and maybe wanting to arrive in a group, Nyera, you arrive first, and you, as you come around the corner and get line of sight on the front door, you see that the mayor of the town, who you may or may not have met yet, the mayor, Lady Antagonist, is she's got her curlers in, she's got her silk satin nightgown on, and the storm giant is down on one knee listening as she scolds him, and she says, "Excuse me, you do not have a permit to park your castle here, sir. What do you think you're doing?" And the storm giant lets out a hearty laugh as he hears her try to tell him where he can and cannot park his castle.
I'm going to walk around the corner and say, you know what? Exactly what I was saying. I have come here to lodge a complaint about that castle in the sky.
Indeed. And Anne looks over at you and turns back to the storm giant and says, you see? Look, I'm going to have the residents hammering down my door any moment now, asking you to move that castle. What on earth do you think you are doing? And maybe there's a little more bickering back and forth, and the storm giant just kind of laughs and says, I am here. Oh, wait, no, let me get this right. All right. My name, if you haven't heard of me, is Gordon. And you are very lucky to be in the presence of myself in my floating castle. I will take my due and be on my way. I am looking for 10,000 gold pieces, and then I will move on. Otherwise, I will have to come back and take it. And the I think the the mayor scoffs at this, then looks around and sees that she's actually by herself, except for you, Moofushu, and is a little concerned. Thinks better of potentially being too rude at this point, and says, "Or what? Or else what? What do you mean?" And Moofushu, as you watch, the storm giant clicks his fingers and boom, out of the sky and landing with a huge crash, creating a small crater in the square outside the town hall. A 10-foot, 10-foot cube of ice has appeared and smashes into the ground, destroying a section of the pavement. At this point, I think the rest of the party arrives, and just in time to see this block of ice appear out of nowhere and fall onto the ground with a gigantic crash. You see the storm giant standing over the mayor. He is not attacked, but he has also seems to be attempting to be quite intimidating to the mayor,
I will
and
turn to the
actually manages to roll a nat 20 on their intimidation check. And the mayor is quite cowed. Sorry, not nat 20, a nat 2. I was a little far away from that. So the mayor looks at the thing, is frightened for a second, but then sees the rest of you turn up and gets like a smirk on her face. And she says, "Oh, you think you're scary now? The team's here. My heroes will make short work of you," she says, as the rest of the party approaches out of the darkness.
hero, you say. Alas, I go into attack mode.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Okay.
where?
What the
Where?
yeah. The rest of you turn up. The mayor is fully just like, without consulting you, without talking to you, has fully just elected you to deal with this problem as she starts to back away slowly from the storm giant.
I think
what do the rest of you do?
I think Lady Vex rolls her eyes and then turns to Heartwood like, "Oh, look at this giant block of ice. We could get it sculpted just for the next electoral meeting you've got going."
Can I just say, I'm not at all surprised that the current incumbent mayor is causing a problem and now not refusing to deal with it. Really just offloading the responsibility.
Yeah.
If only someone would run against her.
Mhm.
That's
You,
what you
Against
get
it.
for
That's what
having
you're
a
doing.
mayor named antagonist, I think. Clearly,
Mm.
Heartwood, you're the person that we need to cheer for.
And that my name isn't one of those names that makes your eyes twitch.
They do. You know how my eye
I've
twitches
seen them
whenever I
twitch
hear
so much.
this.
Indeed.
Everyone in this town. It drives me bonkers. But now we have a giant to talk to.
Indeed. And as the mayor backs away and turns to point a finger towards the rest of you, the storm giant, with a gigantic grin on his face, turns around to look at the rest of you small folk, with a little bit of a at Amuth being a Goliath, but still a smirk and a laugh, and does not seem to be taking you very seriously at this point in time.
What are you here for?
And he looks at you. "Oh, are you the mayor now? Is that the case? Well,
No, I'm a protector of this town.
well, I don't think we should have a problem then. If you can speak for the town, then that's just great. I am here to collect my toll and my payment to be on my way. I need 10,000 gold pieces. I am pretty sure your mayor should have enough in the coffers. From
I'm
all
sorry,
the
but
taxes
there's
you
a mayoral
collect."
election going on. All money's been reserved. She
Interesting.
came at a really bad time.
Interesting. Very interesting. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I can give you 15 gold pieces. Final offer. Sorry, I lied. I can give you 10.
Disadvantage. That would be a nat 1. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Did I roll? Oh,
no.
no, sorry. I put that as an advantage. So yeah, nat 1.
Okay, good on you. Good honesty there. Skill checks don't auto fail, but a 9 isn't going to do the trick to
Yeah.
convince this giant that the bureaucracy of a minor town election is going to stop them from getting paid 10,000 gold pieces and threatening people to do so. But he just laughs again and says, "Oh, a little town election, huh? I don't really believe in democracy, so to speak. Where I come from, people take what they want and what they need. I think that you have some discussions to make. I would suggest you and he's like thinking 10,000 gold is a lot. Tell you what, I'll give you 3 hours. Then you bring all the gold out, I'll come back and collect it. And then we'll go from there and I'll be on my way. How does that sound to everybody?
Well,
We'll get back to you.
I will say, Dragon Ranger, we must fight him. Alas, this will make us a hero of this town.
I am fair, I must agree. There you have come late at night. You have asked this town more than they could possibly offer. For what purpose?
He also dropped an ice on the fountain. Can I just say that?
Sorry?
Oh, he just dropped an ice boulder on the fountain, casually.
Yes,
Mhm.
attacking fountains. Goodness.
Cool.
While they're talking, I would like to use my action called Vanish,
Cool.
just to get ready to slip away, just in case there is an attack going on.
All right. Sweet. Use a bonus action to hide. All right. So to hide, you need to have somewhere to hide.
Yeah, I'll probably
and at the
go
moment-
behind. I'll probably go behind a building block or a building place or a tree,
Ironically, there's a bookshelf in the middle of the town square.
a
Indeed.
bookshelf.
But you also did just talk to him a few seconds ago, and he's looking
Yeah.
right at you.
Okay.
So hold on to that for now.
Yeah.
Because what the giant does say is like, "Oh, you think you can take me in a fight, do you? Well, I don't believe you. I am going to go back to my castle. I'll give you 3 hours to get the gold together that I need, and if you do so, we won't have any trouble. Otherwise, I'm going to start dropping bricks on your little town. How does that sound?"
Now that sounds like extortion, and I don't like that.
Can I just
Mm.
confirm that you're not a registered voter?
I do not believe that I have ever registered for anything, anywhere.
Oh, a sovereign citizen, I see. Okay.
I'm sorry, but there's
My
only
own
one
little
answer to
kingdom in
this.
the
I
sky.
would like to guiding bolt him in the face.
All right, we'll roll for initiative. Anybody else want to get on this?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. All
I
right.
was getting ready to move, so
Yep, absolutely. I will say that this Storm Giant was ready for just such an action. I'm going to use my DM authority here to say that they have a readied action for this.
Okay.
And the readied action is not aggressive, so there's no spell being cast, there's no weapons drawn or anything like that. Sweet. So just hold your initiative rolls, please. I haven't opened up the initiative tracker.
sorry.
Sorry, that's on me. I should have done that.
Oh, and I
Cool,
did it in the thing and not on the
Yeah, the
app.
macro. Oops.
Oh, where is the macro now?
Yeah.
We need tokens.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Let me move. Yes, I didn't expect you to get into a fight here, actually. So we're going to keep it theater of the mind for now.
Sounds good.
That's tricky. I'm going to do a manual just for this one-off situation. I'm going to do a manual initiative tracker. And
Do you like us to keep your rolls or re-roll?
you can keep them because I don't actually have a battle map prepared for this town square. So I am not surprised to find you fighting. I should have prepared for that. I see someone got a nat 20. Nyera.
That was a me.
Very
Makes
nice.
sense.
Mhm.
With a 0 bonus to it, that's not bad.
I wanted to fight, okay?
I mean, Heartwood appreciates the very direct conflict resolution. It's kind of their go-to as well. See a thing and do a spell. Like it's about that speed as well. So
From this
Indeed.
chat, while you're getting everything sorted, can I do a roll to see if what I know about storm giants?
Yeah, we'll get to that shortly.
Yeah.
I have like a little homebrew thing that I like to do, where I let people make a free knowledge check on their turn if they want to, if they have a
Oh.
specific question. And
But-
because we're moving so quickly, and we're not doing like investigations or preparations or kind of any prep for these fights, I'm just going to let that roll for now to make things a little faster and easier for us. All right, so Lady Vex, we up first. Lady Vex, you may
Yes.
take your turn.
Cool. I would like to
Um,
do that free check.
Absolutely. Before you can,
Yep.
the storm giant laughs and springs into the air, a tornado of wind alighting beneath it, and he says 3 hours, and then flies 50 feet straight up into the air.
Okay.
See you in 3 hours, and tries to leave. I will now ask Lady Vex to make a nature check on this one.
Cool.
Okay, so the DC for this is going to be incredibly high.
Ooh.
Okay, 22. I'm gonna say you failed by less than 5, so you can have one piece of information about storm
Okay.
giants.
Um,
Would you like to know something like I'll say this is a very
resistances.
specific character, but
Yeah.
they would you like to know some of like maybe a class ability or something that they might have, or a weakness or an
Resistances.
immunity?
Yeah, resistances. Because I deal with one type of elemental light magic.
Indeed.
So
Yes. Okay. Sweet. So I will say there is a damage resistance here. I will give you a free immunity. Actually, they are immune to both cold and lightning.
okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that makes things tricky for you.
It does.
But I
Yes.
believe you can. I believe you can resummon your dragon if you need to. Just yeah.
Yes. If it's not canon, I can change it. So
Doesn't it just cost a spell slot?
hang on, let's have a look. Summon a Drake.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Sorry, I shouldn't have even mentioned that. But yeah,
No,
this is a storm giant.
if it
Yeah,
dies,
storm.
I can resummon it to the way I want
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, that's all right. A storm giant is immune. The storm giant is immune to cold and lightning damage.
I'd say that
and it's
I'd say
one-
that to everyone around us. Don't do cold or lightning to the
Yeah.
storm giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do nothing to it.
Cool.
I look at my Drake and I look beside him was like, sorry, buddy. We've got other tricks up your sleeve.
Sorry about that. That was just very unlucky.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? I'm going to say it's a free action to recall that knowledge.
Okay, yes, I will, because everyone's attacked. I am going to do there goes that plan. There goes my bonus, because you said it was 50 feet in the air, correct?
Yeah, only 50 feet, and you're maybe like 30 to 60 feet away. I'm not too phased
Sweet.
at this
Then
point.
I will do a hunter's mark,
Cool.
and I'll give 2 sharpshooters a shot.
Awesome.
That'd be a 13.
That misses. You see it ping off the like ice encrusted skin and the giant
Next
claw
one,
hand.
be a 19.
That also misses, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, that ice, it's so cold, it looks as hard as steel across their entire body. So unfortunately, that is 2 misses. Is there anything else?
I can actually send my Drake after them.
Mm-hmm.
So my Drake's going to go. I've got to do Pythagoras. Great.
That's all right. What's your movement speed for your Drake?
Drake's 40.
40. With a dash, they can get there, I'll say. If they're 50 feet up and maybe 30 feet away, that's probably about 70 feet. Close enough to it. Fit 60 feet. So
Yeah, well, I was
get there with a dash.
gonna have it do a Drake's breath on it.
Yeah. What kind of
So
damage is that though?
that's
You
gonna
said
be
it was a lightning.
It's gonna be fire.
You summoned a lightning Drake.
I can't, as part of Drake's breath.
Yeah.
You choose acid, cold, fire, lightning. You don't have to have it match its essence.
Okay, I'm going to take a note for that. We'll come back to that later.
And I will chuck that through. Oops. Don't know why that went through. Sorry, I was trying to put that through for you so you could.
That's okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to make a DC 19 deck save, or take 32 fire.
Awesome. Thanks for that. I appreciate you. I will stop questioning y'all. You know your characters. I'm just in a bad habit from some new players I've been playing with earlier this week, so I apologize for that.
No, that's all good. It's all
All
good.
right, so let me bring up this. Ignore the name. I'm using a reskinned stat block. Oops, that's not right. Let me re-roll that. Sorry, I used the wrong thing. It gets a 30 on the save.
Okay, so it'll take half damage, so it's 32 halved of fire.
Cool. It casts absorb elements as a reaction and halves it again.
Okay,
So what was the total damage there?
32, so there'll
30
be
for 60.
a
8.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. It's the rapier that it drew that it's going to actually it doesn't have a rapier out, so the rapier is not imbued with any lightning damage, fire energy, but it managed to cut down a significant chunk of that damage. Next up is Armuth. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Sorry. It is Nyera.
All right, I have a question for you. So,
Indeed.
ice is the solidified form of water. If I cast Destroy Water on the ice, will it destroy the ice barrier?
I don't think that destroy water works on creatures. I think it's objects only.
Okay.
But show us the spell description, and we'll go from there.
Destroy water. You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Alternatively, you destroy the fog in 30-foot cube within range.
Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, that it won't work on a creature, but also you can if you could share that spell into the chat on Roll20, just so that on the night this is good practice, so that the people watching can have something to look at. Awesome. Clean water within range in an open container. I'm going to say that won't work. I'm very sorry. That's probably not going to work specifically in this situation. Yeah.
Okay. No,
If you want to try
fine.
something else, though, it is
Um.
all part of the creature. I will say it is their natural armor.
I see. Okay. Can I cast Hold Person then?
Absolutely. Yeah. If you want to
It
share
didn't
that as
cast?
well,
Hang on.
no worries. Hey, there we go. And if you don't mind sharing the spell description as well, I think that's
I'll do
the
that.
tack we're supposed to be taking. No, not in this case.
There's a little display button.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right. Range 60 feet. Cool. You are not within 60 feet, is what I will say. But if you move forward, so you're directly underneath, 100%.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Awesome. They are going to make a save, wisdom save. That is a 21
Oof.
on the wisdom save.
It makes it.
That makes it? Okay. Then after that, it is Mook's turn.
Brilliant. I am going to approach until I am within maybe 60 feet of them. And then I'm going to grab one of my motes of light that are surrounding my head from my crown of stars and send it hurling towards them. So
Beautiful.
that will be a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice. That explodes in radiant light, striking for 25 points of radiant damage.
Woo-wee! Yep, they take that one on the chin.
I'm going to use my action to break amethysts off of my cloak, throw them into the air, imbue them with purple light, and send them flying as 4 eldritch blasts. So that is another 21.
That will do it.
Striking for 6 points of 6 points of damage, plus an additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage as I use the Crusher feat to push them back down towards the ground 5 feet as this Eldritch Blast curves around and blasts straight into them. Then the remaining 3... Nice. That's 1 hit. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does not. But the 32 does.
Perfect. So 2 more hits.
Oh, wait. 30, yep. Yep, and 20. Cool. There we go.
Awesome. Hitting for 20 more points of force damage.
20 total or 32?
Yep, 20 total between them because
Okay.
it's showing the crusher damage for all of them.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, the Genie's Wrath bludgeoning damage. And
Gotcha.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to making the most of my giant stature to clamber up any nearby buildings, getting as near as I can to the top. Just kind of calling out, you said that we would... You didn't believe in democracy, that you wanted to take what you could. Very well then, demonstrate that you're stronger than us.
Yeah.
And
roll a persuasion check for free if you like.
Ooh, I will. Let's make the most of this. Oh, nice. That will be 22.
22. He looks down at you and laughs again, and he's like, "That tickled, actually. You know what? If you're feeling brave enough, I'll fight you for it. Come find me in my tower, and if you are able to best me, I will move on without taking my toll." And it is their turn. They will bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on themselves, then fly another 150 feet up into the air. Yes, they can with that as well, with that bonus action. They can still do that. So they are now 200 feet above all of you. And after that, who was next in the initiative order? Sorry, I think I might have got that wrong. After them. Can I ask Khid, do you have a skill that lets you roll twice? Just checking.
Yes, I have
Cool.
my skirmisher. I think it's Master of Ambush. It's called. I'm trying to find it so I can put it in the chat. There it is.
Yep. I apologize most profusely. I made a mistake and only put down your 11. I'm gonna just roll with that though for now, just to keep things moving and ask.
Yep, no worries.
And I'll put you back in the correct order in the next round, and hopefully we'll have the actual initiative tracker going in the next round as well.
I made a mistake as well. I couldn't have cast Hold Person.
Okay. Range or
concentration on the control weather.
Good honesty there. Good honesty there. You know what? I'll say you can have your spell slot back then, because that was really good honesty.
Thank you.
And we'll worry about anything else another time. But next time control weather's gone, and we'll just move on from there, because it's probably not a huge deal. It takes an hour for things to revert back to how they were.
Thank you.
Good stuff though. I like that. Good on you all. I apologize, Caleb. I am just going to keep rolling though.
No
do you
worries.
want to take a turn? And is there anything you'd like to do? 200 feet. I think it's probably still in range for you, right?
Yep, I've got 600 feet with my longbow.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you don't have disadvantage at that range though either, do you? Probably.
Nope, I've got sharpshooter.
Yeah, everyone.
Can I bonus action hide behind the bookshelf in the middle of the town square?
What I will say is it is dark. So no, it's not total. I said it was dimly lit. So yes, you can hide. Is that a bonus action for you? Did you say?
Yes, I'm a rogue. I've got cunning action, and as a wood elf, I can hide while I'm lightly obscured.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a ranger. That's my mistake.
Nope, I'm a rogue.
So sorry about that. I introduced you completely incorrectly. I need to work on my listening skills. All right. So yes, you can 100% do that. Make a stealth check as your bonus action.
Okay. That is a 35.
Okay. That is 100% hidden. Because their passive perception is high, but it's not that high.
Yep.
Cool.
I will take a shot with my longbow because that's all I do, really. A 24.
Okay, 24 will hit.
Now, I've never really played a rogue before. Will I get my sneak attack on this, people who have played rogues before? Because I'm hidden.
I don't... What kind of... if you were attacking from hiding, you would have advantage, I believe. So, yes.
Okay, cool. I'll roll again just in case I net 20 then.
Absolutely.
I did not, but I rolled. Okay, so I'll roll with sneak. Hopefully it'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Did it all in one. That's perfect. For 42 points of piercing damage.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
line up the shot.
Yes.
I get him right in the knee.
Cool. And you are no longer hidden, but that shouldn't matter too much. All right. After our friend Khid, we will move on to the next person in the initiative order. And I apologize, because I got that last one wrong. I just want to double check that I got it this time. So just give me a moment. I thought this would be faster than just bringing your tokens over. That was a foolish mistake. So sorry about that. Moose. Yeah, Heartwood, I believe you're the last. Is that correct?
I believe so also.
Yep. All right, Heartwood, go for gold.
They're about 200 feet up now, aren't they?
Yep.
You were saying.
Yep.
Heartwood, kind of rotates around. Rotates up.
Mm-hmm.
I have to deal with that later. Because
Okay.
I've got nothing that reaches that far.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Right next to that was like, I can try and get you on the strike.
Well, I could teleport on top of its head. It doesn't seem like a very good place to be.
No, you're right.
Indeed. All right. We can go straight back to the top of the initiative order if you all are still taking pot shots at the 200 feet up giant. Lady Vex is up first.
Okay, well, I've got sharpshooter as well,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't really bother me. I am just going to do this as straight rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You had some bad luck on the last lot.
I know. Nope, that's not going to hit.
Oh, bad luck.
And the next one, I think that would hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So that is 14 from just the arrow and 18 total with Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to call Moon Dancer down so I can start getting ready to follow upwards.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that is Lady Vex. Nyera, what would you like to do next?
So we're gonna take him on in the castle, or we're gonna.
If
I'd
you
say
can
Nyera's
chase
kind of
now,
unsure.
you're more than welcome to. Yeah, if you're able to chase now, you're more than welcome to try. But I don't know if all of you have the ability to fly immediately.
I do not.
I could help.
How far away is he now? He's like 80
200 feet.
200.
200 feet directly above you. Oh, I got to roll some concentration checks, sorry, to see if Expeditious Retreat stays up. Okay, yeah. Pretty hard to fail.
I mean, I could like.
The highest need to get, and let me just check how many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Can I
This
dispel
one has to
magic
be-
on his like under his hand thing?
Do you have the range on that spell to do that?
Oh yeah, 120 feet. He's 200 feet up. No.
You look like you want to get closer. I could help.
Could you?
Yeah, just hold that thought.
Okay, I'll hold my action until. Well, yeah, I'll hold my action until the oak.
All right. If you want to ready an action, that is an option.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, what's the action and what's the trigger?
I'm going to hold moving up into the clouds, I guess.
And the trigger is when. So you wouldn't, if you want to cast a spell or do an attack, you need to specify that now. And then
I don't know
use
if I
your
can make it, so I don't know.
The trigger can be our friend doing whatever they're going to do to help you get closer. But if you want to like ready that dispel magic, for example,
Okay, yeah, then
what I
I'll
will
make
say, what I will say though is that you I don't know how you would be able to tell this from this distance, but I think the more perceptive among you know that it failed one of its con saves on and lost its casting of Expeditious Retreat, so it's going to be moving a little bit slower.
Okay.
But yeah, that is an option. So the readied action is
I'll
that
ready
what
to
you
spell magic then. Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. And the trigger will be when the wizard gets you closer.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Khid, because I'm going to get it right this time.
Cool. I'm going to do the exact same thing as before. I'm going to attempt to hide behind the bookshelf.
Okay, awesome. Make your
I'm just
stealth
going to
check,
whisper,
please.
I'm so sorry for using you as an object. I know you're a person deep down.
I'm the one over here.
Oh. Oh, damn. That's another 34.
Nice. You are. I will say that you are hidden, and yeah. I will say maybe not the bookshelf so much. But maybe you duck around beside the fountain or get some cover by the mayor's office or something, and you're able to hide away. Just because I'm a little wary of setting that precedent where you can just jump behind Heartwood and you're just gone. I don't know that would meet the threshold for hiding. But yeah, I'm sure you can find some cover somewhere.
Yeah, no worries. I got 55 feet of movement. I can go everywhere.
Nice.
So I'll roll with advantage this time, so it does it automatically. Hey, that's a 17.
17 will miss. Are you sure you roll with advantage? You just get really unlucky on that one.
I did. Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is going to miss. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Mr. Bookshelf, can you also bring me up too? I'm unable to cast magic of any sort.
Let's go one at a time.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. I'll just sit here on my knees.
I do have my flying drake right here.
I'm a little scared of the lizard.
Shots
it has
fired.
A name.
Unintended.
Oh, the lizard has a name?
We haven't actually introduced the name of Moondancer, I do not believe.
I have said Moondancer. I said yeah.
Yeah.
I did hear Moondancer said, but I'm
nice.
Not a smart character.
Classic. All right. I'm going to move on to the next person in the order. That is Armuth. Your turn.
I'm going to take the chance to call out to the others. Don't spend too many resources chasing after it now. I suspect we'll have time soon enough. That being said,
would you like a ride?
Oh, not me. I'm not above taking pot shots. And Oakenheart is going to start stretching. And for people who have never seen an elderly Goliath try to stretch, it's like someone took a crate of popcorn and threw it into a furnace. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use the elemental gift of flight to give myself a 30-foot fly speed as a vortex of detritus starts to spin around below me, propelling me up into the air. And once I go from the top of this building, lifting 30 feet skywards, until I believe I should be almost exactly 150 feet away, which will put me in exactly the right range for Feeble Mind. So I'm going to cast Feeble Mind on our friend. If they could please make an intelligence saving throw.
Sure thing. Just a quick question, just for clarification on my end. With Theatre of the Mind, it's 200 feet away, and you fly up 50 feet?
No, so at last turn I climbed on top of a building, and I'm now going another 30 feet up, so assuming
Copy that.
Standard.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Can you send it to the chat, please?
I will try. Let me just
Absolutely.
see if I can make
there we go. Thank you.
Let me just set this. Oh, the spell. I thought you meant my roll, and I was like, oh, actually, you know what? I will, because this is a cool one. This is an important roll, but I'm not sure that it's going to show. I checked. I'm not going to. I'm not going to go around with all the settings. I got a 19 and a 22.
Yes.
Is that a fail?
That is a fail.
It uses a legendary resistance.
Ah.
Yeah. Level 17 team. Yeah. That's one of its legendary resistances burnt though. And a good use of a legendary resistance there. Cool.
That will be me as I float currently 50 feet off the ground.
Awesome. It is the it is Gordon's turn, and Gordon is a little frustrated with all of this kerfuffle and is going to recast Expeditious Retreat on themselves and says, and as he does, he shouts down and says, "You attack a person." He's like a little outraged. He's like, as the challengers, you should be fighting me in the domain of my choice, having issued the challenge. I don't appreciate this at all.
I yell back. You summoned the ice block. You attacked first.
I attacked no one, he says, and flies another 150 feet into the air. And as they do so, you see that the cloud tower, sorry, not the cloud tower, it wasn't cloud, the flying tower has also descended a little way, so they are only 50 feet away from it. Furthermore, you see dropping out of the sky a large clockwork metal dragonish looking, not a dragon, but big snapping jaws, covered in spines and plates of metal, a clockwork kind of flying companion. And it drops down out of the sky and spreads its wings to come to a steady halt next to Gordon in the sky. And that is the end of their turn. They are now 350 feet off the ground. All right, back up. Last of all is Heartwood.
A little spectral hand extends out to Nyera and goes, "Do you trust me?"
Well, I'm going to have to if you're going to send me flying, right?
Close enough. Heartwood casts Dimension Door.
Cool.
And teleports the two of them 500 feet into the air above the giant.
Cool.
Gravity kicks in, so also as a bonus action, as a reaction, I should say, Heartwood is also going to cast Featherfall.
Very good. Awesome. I love that move. Please take inspiration.
Thank you.
I will cast Dispel Magic.
Awesome. All right. So there's a new instance of Expeditious Retreat, which is only a level 1 spell. So that's automatically going to succeed. Dispel Magic. Do you mind sharing that again? I think you've already done it before. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. There are no spells of 3rd or higher, so the Expeditious Retreat wears off at this point. But yeah, well done. I think that's 2 players with inspiration now. I've got to be careful. You're too good. And you start floating back down at a rate of 60 feet per round, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Lady Vex, it is your turn.
I look over to Khid, is like, well, Khid, get on. Let's go for a ride. I'm going to hold Moondancer's actions until our new rogue hopefully gets on to Moondancer.
Sweet. Awesome.
It's going to use its action to dash, I should say.
Yep. Okay, awesome. That's grand. Just bear in mind that it doesn't get a move action for a readied action, so it's just going to move its movement speed, not double its movement speed.
That's all good, so it'll be 40 feet then.
As long as you're comfortable with that, that's grand.
No, I'm fine with that.
All right, anything else for your turn?
No, I'm not going to attack.
Okay, cool. All right. Nyera, it is your turn. You are maybe within 10 feet of this giant. Did you apparate 50 feet above it and float past, or are you?
No, 500, so that we've got at least one more round,
cool.
Plus probably a round beneath it, depending on how fast it moves away.
Okay, awesome.
I'm going to Guiding Bolt it at relatively high.
All right. What's the save for that? Is it a?
It's an attack roll.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
$26 to hit.
Sorry. 26. What's the first one? A 24.
Oh, 24. Right, yeah. There we go.
I'm just wondering why I rolled it twice. That's all.
I
Sometimes there is a delay.
It was 24. Yeah.
No worries. There is a delay sometimes with Roll20. It's a bit slow at times, and I've made some big maps in this one. So a 24 does hit.
Sweet. So it takes 18 radiant damage, and the next attack on it has advantage.
Okay. That's an excellent combo for a potential rogue going next, because there is a rogue going next.
I will, in fact, use my movement to climb aboard the Drake.
Awesome. And
Cool.
then
As I do.
ascends.
As we ascend, yeah.
Cool. You're now
You know-
310 feet away.
You know, Lady Vix, I'm quite bad at archery, but I aim to improve as I take a shot with my longbow.
Beautiful.
I'll,
This before you do, this next attack would have advantage.
Yep.
But the giant clockwork dragon is going to deflect the attack and impose disadvantage on you, so it's going to be a flat roll.
Okay, no problem. Roll. A 24.
That does hit.
My allies that are floating down, they're not within 5 feet, or...
Not
That's a
yet.
really good question. I don't think they would be at this point. If they descended 60 feet, they'd be at least 10 feet away, if not more.
Okay, no worries. I will not be adding sneak attack into this one. Just a regular D... Oh, that rolled sneak attack. Please ignore the previous roll.
Okay.
I did that one automatically.
No sweat.
Flat roll, please. Oh, 10. There you go. Just 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, it's starting to sting. It's starting to
Ah.
add up.
If I may, I'd then like to use my bonus action to... let me put this in the chat so everyone sees it. To sudden strike to make another archery attack.
Oh, that's so cool.
Outs.
this attack can benefit from your sneak attack. Oh, wow.
That's
Yes.
dangerous.
So long as it's another target. If I aim for the dragon...
Yes.
Oh, wait, I still can't get sneak attack because he's not within any range. Damn it, not a swashbuckler. Oh, well.
Hey, if you can use it every turn, may as well, right?
Might as well try and get some damage. Hey, that's a 26 to hit.
That's 100% gonna hit the metal dragon.
Oh, stop rolling the sneak attack, please. It's a 13 to the dragon.
13
I don't know
to the
why it's
dragon.
doing the sneak attack automatically. I said flat roll.
There is a option in Beyond 20 to remove sneak attack. So you can also do
Okay.
that with sharpshooter to apply it.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'll do that while my turn is being passed. That'll end my turn.
Awesome. Great work, everybody. Muth, your turn.
Absolutely.
I believe you are how far up in the air? 30 feet
I
up?
am 50 feet in the
50
air.
feet, 50 feet in the air, so 300 feet away from Gordon.
I'm going to use my action to dash, going upwards 60 feet and trying to move so that I'm roughly in line with Heartwood, just so at least as they come down, I can hopefully give our mirror to be a helping hand. And yeah, I'm not quite in range for anything else, so I think that will be me.
Okay, awesome. That is the turn of the giant. The giant is going to fly the last 50 feet up into the door of the to the front door of their little citadel as it turns and meets them and rotates slightly. There's a very large door that both the giant and the dragon managed to fit through. I have realized they potentially should have got an opportunity attack on you as you floated down past them, but we won't worry about that now. They open up the door and disappear inside and says, 3 hours, otherwise, if you want an honorable fight, otherwise I will be waiting up at the top for you. And closes the door behind them. And with that, unless someone has something they want to do you want a dimension door inside by yourself or with the cleric? Otherwise, we will maybe drop out of initiative order unless someone has something they want to propose to me.
I'm clinging onto the bookshelf at this point, so...
So it's a flying castle.
Indeed. And Flying Castle, it's a small tower, I should say. Not huge.
tower.
It's a 3-story tower with a couple of like pinnacles on it and a flat roof. And yeah, a big front
old
door.
object in the end, isn't it?
Yeah, big old object. Yeah, but magical object.
Oh,
Very clearly.
okay. Yeah,
It is flying. Yeah.
Well, it might be magic affecting it rather than a magic object. That's okay. Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. You managed to do so much more damage than I was anticipating for that. I had a set number of a set amount of healing, and I will tell you for free that you have by far exceeded the healing I was going to give it if you managed to get some pot shots off on it. So that is going to benefit you. So don't feel like that was a waste of time, yo. It's not going to be able to heal itself completely. If you, although it could take a short rest unless you head in straight away. Which I think you all would be aware of as experienced adventurers. Yeah. So without trying to dictate what you should do next, what would the party do at this point?
Currently, I'm just making sure Heartwood, as well as our new cleric friend, clinging to the bookshelf, safely descend. Yes, I'm very much trying to prevent you suddenly dropping out of a spell and reaching terminal velocity. Maybe getting just some, preparing a nice, comfy, not quite so muddy area for you to land in.
We can safely descend 600 feet, and I can only teleport 500 up, so thank you.
Hey, okay then. Yep.
I was thinking we try and guide Moondancer underneath them so they can land safe. So while we're in the air.
Very nice.
With
okay.
help.
I hope that I can count on similar support in the mayoral elections.
You already got my support as you hear the security.
Oh, that's a good point.
Plus, it's payday.
I have but one question for you. If I support you in the election, will you make me a hero at any cost whenever you can?
I think the real hero was in you all along.
Alas, I support this election.
I'll support it for another button.
Okay.
Well,
You all notice that the mayor pokes her head out of the door and it's like, is he gone? Is he gone? Did you?
I thought we're like up in the air.
Oh, are you up in the air? Some of you would be.
I think we would have
apologize.
floated down, maybe.
Yeah, okay, I would have flying us down. Just to let you know, DM. Hunter's Mark's a concentration spell up to an hour, so I am going to maintain concentration.
Absolutely. Yep. You can see or feel as well. I believe it lets you know where they are.
Yeah. I'll just put that into the chat again.
Cool.
So yeah.
The giant is still in the tower. You can feel them moving around on the bottom floor, and then as time goes on, you will feel them head out to the top floor, and they feel like they might just be sitting on the roof at the top now. After a couple of minutes, depending on what you do.
My fair new adventuring friends, do we pursue the beast?
I think that we most certainly do.
In
this case, it's a good idea to stay hot on the trail.
He is holding this town at ransom, so... And I do not like that.
The mayor does say, well, we could offer him 5,000. I believe I have that much in the public coffers that we could give up.
Nay, lady.
Unnecessary spending. That money could be put into better projects, and you know it, man. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Well, not all of us are blessed with great skill and power, such as the rest of you. Would you be willing to help deal with the storm giant?
I thought we made that perfectly clear.
Just, got to get it in writing, hear it out loud, have it. Yep.
There's time for writing when a storm giant's on your door. What's wrong with you?
And she's like, nothing. And she whips away her little notebook.
Perhaps
how much will we be paid for our services?
About an endorsement to the future mayor.
Oh no, I think there's gold involved as well.
And she
You know what? Why don't you pay us the 5,000 and we'll get rid of the giant?
And the mayor writes down in her notebook, local candidate, strong arms, government for public money for personal use. That would make an interesting headline, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll put it on under the fold underneath local mayor lets storm giant destroy town. Shall we?
Oh, it would be my fault, not the band
Well,
of
I'm not the
adventurers with
mayor.
magic powers and legendary items who could fight them over little old me.
Whilst I
Hey.
absolutely supported everyone's democratic ability to elect you in the first place, you're not suited for the task anymore. Anyway, we have giants to defeat.
Oh, yes, all right then. Well, I'll tell you what. I will pay 5,000 gold to you, remembering this is a non-canon, by the way, team. But people will ask where that money went, and I'll have to tell them.
And they will say back into the town. Also, can I drop a mountain on her?
Oh, she's the worst. You could, yeah, but that could have some political ramifications, I suspect, if you start killing off your political opponents.
I haven't killed any political opponents yet.
Do you not consider her an opponent?
I consider her
That
not
would be
killed
funny.
by me yet.
That's funny. That is very good.
Lady Vex blushes, but she has killed a political opponent for Heartwood.
Yeah,
I would like to pull out a tower that I have in my pocket.
That's very funny. I saw that item actually. What I need someone to do is make a persuasion check, and I'm going to say the DC on this persuasion check is going to be a DC 25 because it's really not her money to give away. But if she's actually afraid of death and destruction of the entire town, you might be able to persuade her.
I can certainly try as the political advisor for this campaign. I can give that a go.
Sweet. Has anyone got anything to boost this?
I will cast guidance.
Oh, thank you. Let's take a look then. Oh, that is a 24, then plus the D4 from guidance for a 27. Oh, that was a clutch guidance. As I think I go forwards and just say, well, if I am to consider public spending for a moment, the role of the mayor is to muster defense for a town. Currently, you are not capable of providing such defense. You are, however, capable of paying for it. Though if I do consider future spending and possible saving, it seems like were a competent wizard in charge of the town, they could save the town some quite hefty sums the next time such a situation presents itself.
Okay. Awesome. You have. She looks at you, and she sighs, and she's like, "Well, doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. I guess I will have to give you that 5,000 gold pieces, provided you get rid of that storm giant and get rid of that castle. Sound fair?"
The storm giant, yes. The castle, maybe we decide we like it. We'll
Maybe
get
we
back to
move
you
it
on
over
that.
to the giant robot. And
That
have
castle does not have a permit to be over our town. Moofushu, Nyera, back me up here. We don't want that castle over our town.
Maybe I want the castle so I can have a nice vantage point for my Drake.
I definitely don't want the castle to be there. That is for the record. It ruins my stargazing.
Unless you're in the castle.
And looking up. So
That is true. Actually, maybe the castle can stay.
Think about it. Public.
All right, we'll have a think about it.
As I go over to Heartwood, it's like this castle could be a really good thing for education. Perfect view of the sky at night for children learning astronomy. We could usher them up on a moon dancer.
It seems like it would be very nice to have an elevated platform on which to base my campaign.
Exactly.
I was going to say, don't you think it would be better for the nobility?
The whom?
Me.
Oh, that's right. You're a lady.
Duchess, technically, but...
Shall we invite this person to leave now?
I think that's a good idea.
For
all of those...
Giant Eagle.
For those that want to, Moon Dancer lowers themselves down so they can ride. I think large creatures can hold up to 3 medium. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's 3, but I do think their carrying capacity is 15 times their strength score.
Let's have a look at their strength.
What's their strength? Is like 14?
16.
16. I would suspect that it's going to be able to hold at least 2 people.
Okay.
I won't, and I don't want to slow things down too much, so I'm just going to say 240 pounds. That's 2 people. Two of your lightest unarmored people could go in there if need be. And then the rest of you, how else will we move the rest of y'all?
Well, there's a giant eagle now.
Ah, is there? Oh,
Yeah.
because you polymorph?
Polymorph.
Nice.
That's
Cool.
that's Heartwood's free polymorph, by the way. So
Sweet. That's everybody. That's all accounted for, I believe. Yeah, and you can all jump astride and make your way up to the top there. With Nyera still concentrating on that control weather, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's wonderful. What I'm going to do now is move you all up as you fly around. You see sitting at the top of the castle an open plateau kind of area, and a throne made of brass and pipes, and you see Gordon adorned with a crown sitting there, rapier drawn, seated on their throne, and they see you all circle into land. Are you all going to be attacking from the air, or are you going to land and attack?
I'd like to know who's on Moondancer, because I am going to be staying in the air.
Okay, cool. How are you flying then, Lady Vex?
I'm on Moondancer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I like
I'm
to
gonna
know
move.
who. I like to know who else is on the Drake. And
I'll be on Moondancer.
Okay,
Sweet.
Cool.
If we refer to Roll20 now, I have put us into the area where you will be fighting, and hopefully we can move through this reasonably quickly.
I do have a problem. I haven't been able to see any maps on Roll20.
Interesting. What are you seeing at the moment? If you click up
darkness.
on the, there should be some hidden areas. Do you want to try zooming out? Let me just see if I can. I might need to do a reveal.
I can see it.
You can see. Can you see
can see.
all 3 layers, or
Yes,
just one layer?
I can see. I can see all 3.
Okay, that's right. We won't worry too much about that. Awesome. The grid doesn't quite match up, but your tokens should snap to where they need to be.
Cool.
We're missing 1 token though, so I'll just go and grab that.
Then I have.
That'll probably be why you can't see it. Let me get your token on the page there, Nyera, and then we'll be good to go.
I am unable to move Khid.
Oh,
Move everyone
okay.
else.
That is a Roll20 issue, and I don't know that I can resolve that necessarily. So we'll just see what happens.
As a DM, you can click on their token and assign it to the person.
Yes,
go
let me
into
just
the
check
cog.
that I can. Yeah,
Okay.
I do know how to do that normally, but there were some issues with this setup we've got. So let me just check before I say that it's fixed. Nyera, maybe if you refresh the page now that your token's in there, that might be able to help. Khid, let's have a look at your settings. Name controlled by determined by character settings. So we've got a weird system here. I might have to ask for some.
I don't see anything.
There's just a message that came in from Amy. She's got Sam looking into it.
Okay, thank you very much. Nyera, we're going to maybe get some support for you as well. You've definitely hit the refresh button and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Let me just check. You may not have control of your token yet either. We'll see how we go. We've got an initiative tracker from another group. Group 5's turn order has just turned up. That's weird. I hope they're not playing in here at the same time as us. That could be a problem too.
We're group 5.
Oh, sorry, group 1. I meant to say. There we go.
Like, I certainly hope group 5 is you.
Are we group 5?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
No,
Sorry, my mistake.
I was joking. I was having a little joke.
Nice. What I'm going to suggest is we just take a 5-minute break. I'm just going to pop out to the bathroom, and we'll just give the our mods a second to try and resolve those issues with those tokens. Nyera, I'm very Moofushu, I'm really sorry that you're not able to see anything at the moment.
No, it's okay. I wasn't able to yesterday either, so this is a.
Oh, okay. Well,
cool.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we're going to I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yep, sweet. 5 minutes.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yep.
There's something very satisfying about just being a warlock. Everyone else, they worry about casting cool spells. Me, blast. Just Eldritch Blast all day, every day. Who needs complexity when you could just hurl chunks of amethyst at people?
I
Yeah,
mean,
who needs complexity? I shoot arrows.
Exactly.
I reverse
Living that
gravity and
simple
polymorph
life.
things. It's nothing
I
complex.
hooteth and shooteth.
I feel like we've got the full range here.
So I guess you couldn't tell that I'm a noble, guys.
This is so sorry, what was your cleric subclass?
Oh, I'm a life cleric.
Ah, very cool.
I do the healy
Oh,
heal.
I have control of
Yeah.
Khid. Yep, I've got him. I just clicked on him.
Would you like me to share my screen?
See how the other half live.
It's up.
Judging by there's that little failed to load image in the top right corner, I'm wondering if there might be a page. It's you just hit the watch stream button in the group. Ah,
Yeah, I've got some.
is the group /15
Yeah,
tab?
but
Does that have the?
what? The tab to the left? Oh, at the very top.
Yeah, that's strange.
Oh. Distinct like a map there.
Is that it?
Yeah. Nothing ever goes wrong with roll 20.
To the very left? Can you pan to the left because that looks like the sky that we're seeing? There's a tiny little arrow on the very bottom left. I don't suppose that, like, underneath where you've got the background. There's that at the very bottom left.
At the edge of that blue?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does that? Huh, darn. I was hoping that might expand it.
All right, launch game again, yeah?
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
You want me to drag it? Did that work? I don't know. Is this like a bug that's common?
See, it looks like it's in the background there, but like something's over the top. But that's not it, probably.
I don't know, because like I can't move it over that way.
Like that's actually the background there.
Yeah. Firebox. I do not, but I could probably get one. Yeah, I'll try Microsoft Google.
Did you hear the thunderstorm this morning, Ben?
No, actually,
No?
I didn't. No, that's
Ah,
weird. I
yeah,
saw the
it's,
hail this afternoon.
yeah, I was working at the forge as the thunder was going off.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one.
It was
I
about
wonder
12 this morning.
if- Interesting. That is super duper unfortunate. Let us know. I apologize. This isn't ideal, but maybe if there's a couple more minutes and we're not resolved, we might just have to power on through. And I'm really sorry, Moofushu, but if we can't get it fixed, we might have to put a pin in your character for the rest. You're more than welcome to stick around. I'm sure they'll the tech team will get it.
Would somebody like to control my character for the purposes of moving?
I can sort that.
We can.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. I'll.
Mhm.
I will go share screen.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Cool.
Yep.
you.
I'd also. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jump in there. What I'd also suggest.
Cool. There we go. I've got it just sharing for roll 20.
Cool. Awesome. That's a good workaround. I really like that. It's wonderful teamwork. Good on you all. What I will say is I wanted to try something. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but maybe we'll give it a whirl. Because so many of you have the ability to fly and will be flying. There is a red bubble on your characters that is not utilized currently. Maybe we could put our height in there, and that way it's easier for people to
Oh, yeah.
see, and we can try to ballpark that if you keep
Good
track of
idea.
your own heights that way.
Oh, yeah.
I unfortunately can't show you the enemies ones without also showing you their hit points and stuff like that. So that
Okay.
is tricky. There probably is a workaround for that, but I don't quite know it at the moment. Oh yes, I do know what it is. I can do it with tokens. Can do it with those tokens.
Got one problem with that. I have no idea how tall the Drake is.
Yeah, it's a large creature, so
Yeah.
it's a 10 by 10 by 10
Okay.
area. It's effectively that, I think. Yeah. So it won't be a huge concern, but I mean they're flying height really.
Ah,
So,
flying height. Okay, yeah, cool.
yeah,
That works. Cool.
It might help to make it easier, so we don't have to repeat the
Well, in that case,
try and-
I will put 40 there. Can you see that now? So
let me just get to the right layer. And just a second, I will do.
I can see it.
you can see it.
Cool. And that you, I'm quite happy. I trust y'all to, kind of ballpark when the your allies are within range for spells and stuff like that.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Let me just.
I am gonna put the symbol on for concentration. Because of Hunter's Mark.
Awesome.
Yep.
So the rest of you can position yourselves as you like.
So,
Nyera was with.
Nyera was. Yeah, that's what I was. That's where I was.
Heartwood was going to drop people off.
Cool.
Oh, that's right. There's
I'd
a
like
Heartwood Eagle. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I just shifted them just to try and keep things a little more separate from the other groups. I moved your polymorph stuff into the group 5 subfolder rather than being its own folder on the root file path. So you'll be able to see them next to the character tokens in the I believe in the journal tab. I think that's available to you. Correct me if I'm wrong at a later date, but I think you should be able to see them now.
And I'm just
awesome.
going to put Heartwood to one side for initiative purposes.
Yep. Awesome. Unless you want, I think as soon as you come up level with the top of the tower, he is going to be like, finally a fair fight. Let us begin. And
before we
everyone is
start,
going
can
to
we?
roll
What
initiative.
does the tower look like? Are there any places for those that can sneak around, hide, or is it these bushes there, or?
I am going to say right now there is no hiding spot. There are just a couple of very low bushes and icy kind of broken tundra that have long since died and snapped off and turned to ice that are not going to provide any cover or any hiding spots for this one, unfortunately. He's picked his domain. He's picked the confrontation to favor them. So we're all out in the open. But I will say that the dark vision will actually no, because we all just said it's dimly lit, so there's no total darkness to hide in at the moment. All right, we are going to begin. Nyera, Nyera? Yes, Nyera. Are you still concentrating on control weather?
Yes.
Okay, good. So there's no fog here, which is fine. There are still like gusts of wind coming about from the very specific power of this tower and of the giant themselves, which is not related to the weather itself, if that makes sense. This is a lair essentially for this creature, for the storm giant. So I will get everyone now. I've got the initiative tracker opened up, so everyone can roll initiative, please.
Ooh, not my best roll.
Ooh.
None of us have our best roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Gonna be a quick
Okay.
fight.
I rolled initiative in the wrong place, so I re-rolled using the initiative button as we are supposed to do, and then I still rolled. I didn't roll as well, but I still rolled very well compared to the rest of y'all. So I've got
Yes.
Khid, I've got Lady Vex, I've got Moof,
Oh.
I've got Heartwood. I do not have Nyera yet.
Nyera is now
Nice.
there.
Oof.
Beautiful. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm
That's
sorry,
unlucky.
Nyera. My terrible rolls have failed you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How am
Okay.
I?
All right. Heartwood. Okay, y'all have a choice, right? At this point. It looks like you've positioned yourself so that you've landed and transformed. Is that fair? Is that what's
Yep.
the okay,
Heartwood
cool.
was doing the drop off.
Yep. Sweet. You stop concentrating and you turn back into yourself. All right. So Gordon Stormsmith is going to move first, and he's like, "A fair fight. I like it a lot." And he is going to move forward and just fly forward on these gusts of wind. All right. Heartwood, front and center. It's going to make, rapier in one hand, gigantic metal claws in the other. They are going to immediately take a attack against you. First with the claws. And that is going to be a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Cool. It is 22 points of cold damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, bother.
You are also restrained as the claws lock into place. There's a mechanical click, clank, clunk, and they grasp around you, and you are unable to move. It is then going to follow up and stab down at you with the rapier in its hand, and is going to, because you are restrained, roll with advantage on this attack. All right, that's a 32 to hit, and that is going to be 15 points of piercing damage. And ice creeps down the blade, and you are chilled to your core. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing.
13 is a fail. You take 1 level of exhaustion as your body temperature drops. Yeah. No one is making any saves for the temperature up here because you have managed to dispel the weather. And the you are restrained, grappled and restrained, and that is as a bonus action. They are going to command their their high level steel defender to run forward, and they are going to shove at Khid. So Khid, I need you to make an athletics or an athletics check, please.
And athletics.
Yep.
Say 16.
A 16. Okay, cool. They got the steel defender gets a 22, and is going to push you back 5 feet. Oh no, they're going to knock you prone. Cool. And And then that is the end of their turns. And we will move on to Khid. It's your turn.
Just at the end of their turn, this is going to be entirely up to you on how this works with me being prone. I'm able to move with up to half of my speed when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of me. Will that be halved again?
I would say that
Get
lets
up.
you just stand up if you want, because standing up is
Heck
half
yeah.
your speed. I'd allow that, or you could crawl away a little bit if you wanted to.
I'll just stand up with that if that's okay, so I can
Absolutely.
then. Okay, cool. Going on to my actual turn, I will twist my ring of invisibility as an action and cast that, putting that in the Beyond 20.
Okay.
I am then going to bonus action disengage and
Awesome.
run. Hold on, I need to zoom out a bit. There we go. Where's 55? I'm just going to run all the way to the other end. Oh, wait, I have to go around.
You do have to
15,
go around here.
25. Okay, that should be well within my range to get over there.
Okay.
Going to
Awesome.
come over here. That's my turn.
All right. Hold fire. You're invisible, but you are not hidden. So it is going to take an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
I disengaged.
Oh, sorry. You are absolutely right. My apologies.
Yep. That was my action.
Yep. Awesome. You are invisible and you dodge out of the way. And is that everything for your turn?
That's all I can do. I'm done. Thank you.
Very nice. Apologies for the mix-up there. Lady Vex, it is your turn.
I am going to say to Nyera, what's your plan? Do you want me to get far? Do you want me to get close?
I do not mind. I can shoot from either distance.
Cool. So I'm going to have Moon Dancer move its 40 over here with us. So we're facing its back.
Oh, I forgot to do something. I'll give it its lair action after your turn.
Okay. I am then, because I have... no, I am going to do what I do because I've still got Hunter's Mark. Let's go 2 sharpshooter shots.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to call out to it. I saw it before. You're such a cyclone.
Awesome. Let's see those attacks.
Oh, nope.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
She's going to breathe, take in the cold air. She's used to this, and she's going to fire again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you were. I once when we were short a couple of players, I played as Lady Vex for a little warm up, and I rolled like 5 of those in a row and didn't hit until the 3rd round. It's just really unlucky. I'm very sorry to see that. But unfortunately, yes, that is a miss.
Okay. I just want to say something.
You have a 50-50 shot of making it. That's the crazy thing. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to move it a little closer. Move Moon Dancer a little closer. Because it's gonna. I can do this as a. Sorry, why am I? Hidden. There we go. Okay. I can hit. I think I'm able to hit. No, just be the Storm Giant. I can spend a 3rd level spell to do another Drake's Breath.
Ah, very nice. Okay.
And this one is going to be Acid from the Moon Dancer.
Okay, awesome.
We'll chuck that into chat again for you.
Awesome. Drake's Breath. All right. Dexterity save.
Yep.
Let's go here. That is a 14 on the dexterity save.
So it takes a full 10d6 of 35 acid.
Awesome. And this time he is going to use another casting of absorb elements and halve that down to 17. 17. Yeah. Cool.
That would be my turn.
You have used up its reaction, though. His reaction. He's like, ha ha ha. You think the elements will affect a storm giant? and then it misses. He kind of stumbles and trips and takes the full damage, and it's only just able to reduce the damage a little bit with a lucky.
Oh, you're
swing
such a.
of the-
I just pull my face down like a fake tear and go, "Oh, you're such a cyclone."
Very nice. All right. If Lady Vex is done with
That is my
her
turn.
we
Yes, that is my turn.
beautiful. Armuth, it's your turn.
I'm going to fly another 30 feet into the air to a height of 50 feet.
Nice.
Looking down at this creature. Oh, let's see if we can't restrict your movement a little. And I am going to cast Mental Prism.
Very cool.
Will it be able to make an intelligence saving throw?
Yes, it will be able to, but will it pass? That is the difference. Let's have a look and see.
DC 23.
It's probably not. Oh, I got a 5 and a 23.
Yep,
Rolling
that 23
with
will
advantage,
just do it.
baby. He is a very magical creature.
Well, I will then use a second of my Crown of Stars, hurling this mote of light straight down towards it for a 30, striking
That
it
will
for
hit, believe it or not.
wow, that's a lot of damage. 40 points of radiant damage.
Sorry, it says here on a successful save, it takes 5d10 psychic damage.
Yes, indeed it does. Thank you very much for that. Sorry,
That's weird.
5d10, not the full amount there. That one there.
25. Cool. 5.
Nice, that's a total of 65 points of damage. And hovering 50 feet in the air with a whirlwind of detritus below me, that will be Oakenheart's turn.
Nice work. All right. Okay. Nyera, it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to cast Guiding Bolt at 7th level.
Oh, sorry. Before you do, a legendary action is going to occur.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and I need you, Nyera, to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
That is
nice.
a fail.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah, you're now frightened. So your attacks will have disadvantage and you can't willingly move closer to Gordon as he fixes you with a storm. What do they call it? A elemental glare. Essentially,
Blue
the
steel.
power of the storm intimidates you and causes you to be frightened.
Well, in which case,
Now you may take your turn. Sorry.
I will. That changes things a little. You know what? I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Nice.
I will cast this Spiritual Weapon at 9th level.
Mm-hmm.
oh wow.
It's a lot of spiritual weapon.
It's a big weapon.
I've never seen this before.
Oh, it rolled in that one.
Oh,
no.
That's just not fair.
Do I need disadvantage for that? You know, I mean,
And that
it can't get any worse.
And that one is a nat 1. That is an automatic miss. That is unfortunate. I think it is still your spell attack. So I think I'm not sure actually. I'll have a think about that before your next
It was a
turn.
bonus action, so but it's on its own. So.
Yeah, that's what I have to think about though. Yeah, because it's still using your abilities and your commands and all that stuff. I don't know. I'll have a think. It's probably fine. I don't think it'll be disadvantage.
Hang on, let me put it on VVT. Oh my god, sorry, ignore that.
Don't write it. No biggie. We got plenty of time to for me to have a little think and just have a little check.
So yeah, push display in the VVT.
I think that
I
I'm not
see.
going to give you a disadvantage on that. I'm not going to give you disadvantage on that. It just says
Okay.
your attack rolls have disadvantage, but like you say, the spiritual weapon's doing its own thing. So I'm gonna say for this case it's fine.
And as my main action, I'm going to I'm gonna cast Firebolt, the cantrip Firebolt.
Cool. Disadvantage on that attack roll, please.
Yeah.
A 13 will miss, unfortunately. All right. Okay.
I quiver in fear. Do I roll another save
Unfortunate.
at the end or the start of my turn?
No, actually, after a few seconds after that split instant and that overwhelming fear, the effect wears off on you and you are no longer frightened. It only
Aha.
lasts to the end of your turn, of your next turn. But seem to be pretty effective. So if we're ready to move on, I'm going to take another legendary action, and Gordon is going to stab Heartwood again.
God.
I should roll with advantage.
People really don't like democracy.
A 29 to hit.
Yep.
I should be right. Just like that last time.
I approved.
22 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
I'm rolling so badly with those. Exhaustion
That is
again?
another level of exhaustion as that cold bites into you, right just as the rapier did. Okay, that's not good. I don't know what happened to level 2. I've forgotten. But I don't
Speed
think
is
your attack
halved.
rolls are. Your speed is halved, but your attack rolls aren't affected yet, which is lucky because it is your turn.
Excuse me. And Heartwood casts Misty Step.
Oh, very nice.
Uh-oh. And Heartwood starts dropping and casts Featherfall.
Oh, very nice. Okay, cool.
Oh, and that's all, really. Little spectral hand. Bye.
Awesome. All right. We will move on at this point. I did forget to do my lair actions, so I'm going to do 2 of them and be really mean to you all. I need everybody over there, including Moon Dancer. Yep, that's the one. Everyone over there to make me a Constitution saving throw as a blast of cold air comes jetting out of the sky towards you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Moon Dancer. Don't think Moon Dancer's got a high con. I know. Cons. Yep.
Can anyone confirm whether a nat 20 is an auto success on a saving throw? I don't think it is, because the DC is not 20, it's 21.
I
Does
don't
anyone
believe
know?
it is.
I would have
Alright,
needed a natural 20 on mine then because I don't have that high. Yeah.
I think
I can't succeed it.
Is anyone proficient with con saves? Probably just Muth, right?
I am
No.
a warlock, so yes.
No, you're not a
But
sorcerer.
I do have resilient constitution, so yes.
Okay, so it's not impossible for everybody, but it is a higher DC for the rest of you. And it is let me just get my dice tray open.
Can I absorb elements?
Yes, this is cold damage coming in at you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just ignore that roll, sorry.
No worries.
That was display. And then that was my reaction. So I'm half in that, and then Moon Dancer is going to use Reflective Instance because we're within 30 feet. It's also going to get resistance to this damage.
Okay, they are sweet. So both of you take 16 instead of 32.
Cool.
Awesome.
Was that me as well? Or?
Yeah, all 3 of you. It's a cone. It's a cone reaching out.
So 16 for me.
Oh no, I'm saying, do I take 16 or do I take the full?
Unless you've gotten a way to resist the cold damage, it's full damage with a 20. Yeah.
So sad.
That's the lower DC of the others. We'll see how you do. I think you guys are all going to be fine, but this is good practice. Gordon roars, and then I'm going to use my other lair action that I should have taken before and do that again. Oh no, I can't take the same one twice in a row. So Heartwood, I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Can he see me over the edge?
It's a lair action.
Okay.
So let me just have a think. Let me just see. You started to fall and you fell 60 feet. I'm going to say he can't see you, which is fine. Yep, you're 60 feet below the edge now. Khid, I need you to make that con save instead, sorry.
Damn. Can he
Or
see me? I'm
Amuth.
invisible.
Oh no, Amuth, I want you to make it. Because you've got a chance to succeed. Yes, he can
I
see
don't
you.
know about that. So this was an intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Is this a
Oh
magical
yeah,
effect?
you're not intelligent. I tried to use it on someone who was intelligent. But
No, it's more
That
fun
would
this
be
way.
me.
Is this a magical effect?
yes.
Oh, I have advantage. I'm sure that'll help with my -1 modifier.
Oh
See?
no.
That's
Okay.
11.
One of those 10 by 10 foot cube blocks of ice just instantly appears and you are encased in it. People can't hit you with anything, including Gordon, but you are effectively paralyzed. You can't move. You are completely stuck inside. And the reason it's an intelligence saving throw is I'll say I don't want you to. This is one of those cases where I'll allow you to metagame and speculate on why it might have been an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No, I can imagine why it might have been.
Yeah, awesome. Great work. Sweet. And then we will go back to the top of the order. And it is Gordon's turn. He's like, oh, coward, you wizard. And is going to flip over to here. And unfortunately, Khid can see you even though you're invisible.
What?
Yep. And is going to make an attack against you there. Unless it's a special kind of invisibility.
Yeah, it's just
There.
invisibility, but it's
Yeah, it's unlucky in this instance.
Sorry, DM. I'm gonna have to roll a con save for my hunter's mark.
Oh, very nice. Okay, cool.
I'll have to roll a con save as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I maintain concentration on my hunter's mark because I took 16 damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, was
Beautiful.
that cold damage magical, by the way? That I've been
Yes.
taking? Oh, I should have been rolling advantage. Oh well. No for next
Control
time.
Oh, I'm
weather
so
is
sorry.
gone.
Oh, control weather's down? Okay, I think it takes an hour for things to go back to normal, so we won't worry too much about that for the time being. But what does happen then is Gordon walks up to you, kind of like pretends that he doesn't see you, and then all of a sudden lifts up a hand and casts a spell, and you are inside of a sphere of ice, and you are within it with our friend. I'm sorry, it's very cold in here. I should have turned the heater on.
It's
I might
just
have
your
to
lair
do this.
effect, DM.
Sorry?
It's just your lair effect.
Yeah. Oh my goodness me. The fire's roaring in the next room and the door's open, but it's not taking the chill off. I'm like, is there a window open somewhere?
And I know how you're feeling, so I've got like dressing gown on, a blanket over the blanket, so
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Cool. Cool. How does that appear to everybody? Can you see that?
blue circle.
Yep.
Yep, blue circle. You're
4x4.
encased within a you're encased within a sphere of ice alongside Gordon, but that is their action. And the rest of you can sort of see dimly through this sphere of ice. Gordon has cast a spell and trapped Khid inside with them. And their bonus action is going to be to command their. Let's go back to let's go back to the select and move tool, rather than drawing more circles. They're going to use a bonus action to command their Steel Defender to ignore Amuth and move over here. Are you all still aboard?
We are
Moon
still
Dancer?
aboard Moon Dancer, yes.
Okay, I'll
We're
just move
40
there.
feet.
All right, and they're going to take an attack against. Actually, I need an opposed athletics check from Lady Vex.
I'm on Moon Dancer.
Yep, it's going to shove you.
Okay.
Try and shove you and knock you prone, so that you
Okay.
fall off.
Oh no.
Oh, you should be able to beat this. You need to beat a 10.
Oh, okay, I got 11.
Okay, so the shove doesn't work. You managed to stay aboard Moon Dancer, and you are not knocked prone onto the ground. Cool. All right,
Okay.
that's Gordon's turn. Khid, I believe it is your turn, but before you do, I believe I'm going to use a legendary action, and he stares at you, and you hear the thunder, and you feel the cold bitterness grip at your heart. I need to see you make a wisdom saving throw.
Slippery mind. I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Brilliant.
Uh,
You should be able to make it. I believe you might be proficient with these. I can't remember how rogues work.
I have a
Good luck.
+3.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I
might
didn't
make
roll
it.
my advantage.
That's all right. Just roll
it
again.
That's an 18.
18 does not save. You are now frightened till the end of your turn.
Cool.
But you may take your turn now.
I would have advantage anyway because I'm in. Oh no, it's just charm. Never mind. I lied. I'm going to do the only thing I can do. Using blind sense, this is definitely a wall, right? Not an illusion.
It is definitely a wall, and it feels freezing cold, almost as if you try to break through, that it might be unpleasant for you to do so. But you sense that you can smash at it without doing any harm to yourself.
I'm screwed. I'm just going to take an action attack at him at disadvantage.
Cool.
That's a 14. I'm going to bonus action, take an attack at him with disadvantage.
Oh.
Cool, that's a nat 1.
Oh no. All right.
I'm going to run in circles around him because that's me.
Yeah.
Frozen
All
in
right.
place, just watching you run around.
Cool.
Funny archery joke I was going to make, but I can't shoot him.
Cool. At the end of your turn, they're going to use a legendary action to make an attack against you with the rapier. And there's going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Here it comes. A good roll this time. 18, 27 points of piercing damage. And a constitution
I
save
will
from you, please.
uncanny dodge that, so I halve it.
Yeah.
So what was that? Just so I can do the math before I forget.
It was a 27 halved down to 14.
Okay, cool. I'll just put that there. Okay,
Uncanny
cool.
dodge.
And Constitution save?
Yes, please.
Come on. That's 9.
A 9. Okay, you take a level of exhaustion.
Cool.
That's going to mean if you try and hide again, which if there is now this thing will provide cover if you can get out and potentially an opportunity to hide because it's hard to see through. So there is now somewhere to potentially hide, but you would have disadvantage trying to do so at the moment. All right.
Yep, no worries.
Anything else for Khid?
I cannot do anything else. That is my turn. Thank you very much.
All right, Lady Vex.
Okay,
You
because they've
see
got.
the giant and Khid doing and froing inside the sphere of ice.
Oh, I really can't do anything with that ice. So that thing there's like right below us, isn't it?
Yes, it can fly, so it's at your
Oh,
level.
I can fly.
Yeah, it's got wings. It's a clockwork dragon thingy, and it's got plenty of movement.
No, that's cool. So if I shoot, it's going to be at disadvantage, right?
Because within 5 feet of you, yes.
Okay. It's my turn. I'm going to have Moon Dancer move back for us, so it will take the opportunity attack for us.
Okay, cool. That opportunity attack comes, and that is a miss with, I believe, a 13.
13. No, AC 20 for Moondancer.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I am going to do, hopefully, fingers crossed, praying to all types of gods, 2 sharpshooter shots on this this dragon.
Oops. Just a sec, I accidentally changed your hit points instead of something else.
Did you
that
give
was
me extra
confusing.
hit points or lose extra hit
No,
points?
no, I had something set up wrong. Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, 2 sharpshooter shots onto this clockwork dragon.
Beautiful.
Because I do have, because I took I'd use a level 1 absorb elements. If I hit, it'll take an extra d6 of cold damage.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Cool. So here comes the first sharpshooter shot. Praying. Cool, that's 27.
Okay, 27 hits.
Cool. So here come, because I technically have Hunter's Mark on the Storm Giant, so it doesn't take extra, it doesn't take that. It just takes the cold damage.
Yeah. Does it. What I will say as well, I just wanted to check something because I also have absorb elements and I forgot to do this. But it's only for melee attacks. So
it's only
the
for
D6
melee.
Yeah, and I didn't apply it to my attacks when I was attacking. But that's all right. By the by.
I've got it right in front of me and I completely didn't see it.
No sweat. No biggie. I forgot. I got it wrong. It's a minor one. No biggie. Yeah.
Yeah. Storing it for your next melee attack. Okay, so it's just 23 piercing damage from the arrow then.
Okay, that looks like it hurt it quite badly.
Okay, let's do because that hurt. Let's do it again. Let's do another sharpshooter.
And you watch this happen. You see Gordon be like, "Vex, no, leave Vex alone."
That would be 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay, because does it? Yeah, because we are close. Moondance is going to move back, and now it's going to make a bite attack.
Go for it.
Oh, infused strike with Moondancer, so it's going to take a d6 lightning damage, but on my attack. Yep, sorry, I have never been combat with someone up close, so that's 3 lightning damage from my bow.
Nice, very nice.
Cool. And now let's go with the bite attack with dragon against dragon. Come on.
Someone's trying to figure out where to throw their cone of cold or their something or other.
That's gonna miss, so that's a 13.
Oh no, that is a miss. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
He is made of metal and covered in armor plates and spikes.
Okay. That would be me.
All right. Amuth, you're up.
Indeed.
You can. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking as you get encased in this ice. Do you have any questions or anything like that?
At this point, Amuth completely and utterly believes that all of this ice is definitely real, yes?
I think you can. What I'll do is I'll give you a free. It seems real. It feels real. You can't push through it.
Okay then. But I'm able to move inside?
No, you are completely encased. You are completely immobile. Your movement speed is 0. You're restrained. You're effectively paralyzed, except that you're protected from someone critting you for free. So you can't move.
Able to use spells that have verbal components?
That's a tough one.
No somatic
I'm going to say
modes.
yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, no somatic. I'll say no somatics. Verbal, yes.
Yes. I am going to cast Far Step. And as a bonus action, teleport 60 feet to over here.
Cool. Very nice.
That
is very cool.
Do I seem to be free from the ice?
You are 100% free of the ice. Yeah.
Brilliant. Now outside, I'm going to use my action to hurl Eldritch Blast at this giant.
Cool. The wall of ice will interpose, but you can attack a section of it if you want.
Yep. Let's see if we can carve way through. Okay. First attack. It's a 22. Do it.
Oh, 100%.
Awesome. That's going to strike for 12 points of damage, including Genie's Wrath.
Okay, sweet. It is still in place.
Perfect. I'm
You
going to
didn't
keep
manage
on.
to break a hole yet.
Yep, I'm going to keep on attacking the same spot.
Mhm.
21.
21 hits.
Awesome. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Attacking a couple more times there.
Sweet. So what I'll tell you is, with that second hit, you see cracks appear in a section of the ice, and it's nearly broken. And with a 30, roll damage.
Sorry, I rolled damage twice before by mistake.
Okay.
Yep. So that's 15 points of force damage.
All right, and the glass, a 10-foot section of the sphere shatters.
Perfect. And I'm going to send my last attack flying through.
Beautiful.
That's a 24 to hit.
That's 100% a hit.
Nice, striking for 7 points of force damage.
Okay, all right. Let's have a look at this.
And
all right,
I'm going to...
The spell stays up, but
Mhm.
you've hit him.
Using Repelling Blast, I'm going to send them flying 10 feet forward into the ice.
Okay, on the other side?
Trying to not have them hit Khid, if possible.
I will
Please,
say
I don't
that...
want to be a bigger daddy.
All right. Sweet. We'll move him over there, and I'll just see the ice is slippery, and you're in a sphere that is rolling around, or as if they were heavier, and you just get slipped and squished off to the side, Khid, as you are ejected from that space. Unfortunately, it doesn't do any damage to the ice sphere. Actually, I'm going to do a D8 of damage because he moved 5 feet, so it's not, and he does 6 points of damage to the other side of the ice, to another section there. At the moment, he's got cover from everybody except for Amuth, and that's a very specific position.
Yep. I will call out to the others, not least so Heartwood's aware of what's going on. I've opened up a hole. Over here, you've got a shot. And that will be my turn.
Cool. All right. Nyera, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
Oh, very nice.
I'm going to name all my friends, and it should be in range of the friend.
Sweet. Let's have a look at that. What does that spell do? Is it
DC
within range?
19.
Awesome. Is it centered on yourself?
Yes.
All right. Do you know how to use the aura tool?
I do not.
Okay, I'll
I do.
quickly whip that up.
I can do that for it. I can do it. For other things.
Cool. That's the effective area, right? 15-foot range.
Yep. And I'm going to move
Awesome.
my spiritual weapon over to the giant.
Yes.
I've got a little purple dot for where it is, by the way.
Beautiful. Thank you. I was wondering if I put that in there by accident, because I accidentally did another one and I haven't bothered to fix it. Yep, it moves through the gap.
And I'm going to have it attack.
Cool.
Please.
20. Yeah, I'd say it's close enough. Yep, good work. And you can make an attack. And it doesn't. The spiritual weapon's pretty much immune to damage, right? Because you can see it.
It's incorporeal.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll say that passing into the sphere does do no damage to it. You see icicles try and form on it as it passes through that gap in the ice, but it takes no damage. 27 will hit.
Yep, and it takes 19 points of damage. I think it's force.
Yeah, beautiful. Wonderful. Oh, I accidentally overwrote my hit points. Cool.
As you watch a wonderfully heroic sword go charging at a giant.
Nice work. All right. Nice. Okay. Great work. Anything else for you, Nyera?
That is my turn.
Okay. All right. Heartwood, your turn.
Yeah, so Heartwood's done with falling.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what doesn't fall? Red dragons don't fall. So he's
Very
got a
nice.
true polymorph on the way down, and then stay below the lip of the building. And that's that's the spell, so that's his action for this turn.
Okay.
I'll send that to chat.
Yeah.
Or or not?
Do you let out a roar, or are you?
Oh no,
staying
he's going to
hidden
try
at
and
the moment?
stealth. A stealthy
Okay.
dragon. Let's see if that works.
There's no line of sight at the moment, so there's no need to roll a stealth check just yet. I'm going to say there is enough wind and noise of the battle to mask even a gigantic red dragon's wing beats until it gets closer.
Yeah.
Awesome. You don't? Do you get legendary actions or anything like that? You don't, do you?
Sadly, no.
No. Probably good for the initiative tracker, but that's all right. All right, we're back to the top of the round. And it is Gordon's turn. He is going to. You are still restrained, unfortunately. Oh, that's a really good question. No, he didn't move. Your repelling blast didn't move him out of range of Khid, so I'm going to say that grapple is still in effect. You have to move him out of the grapple range and leave Khid behind in order for that to work. Here comes the. Because you've managed to stay in his hand, you actually automatically take a bunch of damage from just being grasped by his cold metal claws. And I'm also going to use the lair action, and I need everyone in this area here to make another Constitution saving throw.
There we go.
For another jet of cold air comes flying in to try and
I can't
freeze you
succeed
all.
it, so I'm
Nope.
just going to make the wisdom save on the concentration.
Okay, thank you.
Nat 1.
Oh
Oh,
no!
And let's go with Moon Dancer as well, because it counts as the Moon Dancer. Can't
Cool.
save.
All right.
Okay.
33.
I didn't get a nat
33 this time.
Moon Dancer's passes, I think.
Yes, 21 is a pass.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so that's half. That's half a Moon Dancer, isn't it?
Yep, 16 if you pass, 33 if you don't.
I'm gonna take the full 33.
Okay, cool.
And
Awesome.
Moon Dancer is going to half that again with Reflective Instinct, so that's
8.
8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice and easy. Nyera, how's your con save? Oh no, did your Spirit Guardians drop? Oh no, that's for the.
No, that's for the thing.
I'll do a con save for Hunter's Mark.
My Spirit Guardians are fine.
Nice.
Yes.
Nope,
Yep.
that's 2 nat 1s in a row, so my Hunter's Mark is gone.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I need you to. There is no save on this, unfortunately, Khid. You are still restrained and grappled. So if the target is already grappled, the target takes 68 cold damage just for being in proximity. So you take 23 points of cold damage. Do you want
Sorry,
to
how much was
uncanny 23
I can't.
points
I
of
used
cold
my.
damage?
It hasn't been my turn since my last reaction.
Oh no.
Uncanny
Okay.
dodge.
Yep. And here comes the rapier attack.
That was 23.
It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Cool. 20 points of piercing damage and a con save, please.
You. Sorry, how much was that first lot of damage you said?
23 points of cold damage. 23 points of cold damage from being grasped in this icy claw.
Okay, cool. And now I did it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 8.
Oh man.
Oh no. Okay, you take another level of exhaustion.
Guys, I was supposed to be far away.
Yeah. All right, Khid, it is your turn. You
cool.
can go for it. Save them as legendary actions now that you're not the only threat.
But I'm gonna have to. Stuff it. Is this dragon over here? Are any of my allies still within 5 feet of it?
We've got Moon Dancer and me and Nyera next to it.
Yeah.
Because we are attacking.
Cool.
Yes. Just a second before you do. Oh no, the Spirit Guardians went down before.
No, they didn't. The Spirit Guardians are still there.
Sweet. It needs to make a Wisdom save. The Dragon Dancer, I believe, who acts on the same initiative as Gordon.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, it does.
Wisdom save, correct?
That is right. Or it takes half, so
Okay.
I still need to
Yeah.
roll the damage.
Yeah, that's going to be a fail. That's only like I think it's only a 15. Yes, only a 15.
It takes 32 points of radiant damage.
Oh, it's bad.
Nice.
All right. That's bad news for the steel defender. All right. But he is going to command it to disengage and come back to him. Oh, actually, no, it's not. He's going to say, bonus action is going to command it to come around 5 feet so that it can attack you, Nyera. You're the one doing the damage.
Would
Natural one.
Would
No.
Moondance get an attack?
You're all in that area, right? Because you're
I
on
think
board.
so. I think we're riding Moondancer, so yeah.
Yeah, so you're in that same square. Otherwise, I could have done some other stuff to you. But yeah, no, its attack misses you with a natural one, and we'll move on from there. I shouldn't have taken that attack even, to be honest with you. Anything else for Nyera? For Khid? Sorry.
I didn't do anything.
Sorry, I forgot about
the
the Spirit
dragon
Guardians.
happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure he took that damage. To be fair, you go for gold.
Yep. I'm going to draw my bow from where I am. I'm going to say, Mr. Heartwood, I don't know where you are, but I think I'm going to combine my love of political activism with my love of archery so I can stick it to the man from a distance, and I'm going to shoot twice at this mechanical dragon.
Okay, you are restrained, so this will be disadvantage. Is there
Oh,
anything
damn
you
it.
can do to change that?
Nope.
May
I don't think I can
steady
escape.
aim? May I suggest steady aim?
I did not select steady aim because I was not sure if it was a thing.
I'm more than
It's
happy
a
for you to use
DM's.
it. Yeah.
Can someone remind me what steady aim is? Because it's
Bonus
not on my
action,
character sheet.
you get advantage, cancelling out the disadvantage.
I
Indeed,
can do
yes.
that, or I can attack twice. It's effectively the same thing.
Well, you don't get sneak attack when you're at disadvantage. I just wanted to give you that.
Correct. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll just take a flat roll then.
Yeah, I just wanted to help you out there. This is what we're here for. This is your first
Yep,
time
thank you
jumping
very
straight
much.
into a level 17 character. We're all here to support you as best we can. We
Does a
are
dirty
past
20
our
hit him?
9:30 deadline. Yeah, dirty
Yeah.
20 is going to hit.
Cool. And sneak attack because he's within 5 feet.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Hey, that's immediately 14 damage, an additional... Come on, big mutton. Yeah, an additional 31 on top of that.
Nice.
The
45.
cogwork dragon explodes into pieces as you find some weak spots between its plate, and it bursts and clatters in pieces on the floor.
I just
Good
look over
dragon.
to Kat. It's like, I totally had this under control.
It's okay. I'm going to die in the next round.
Mm.
It's cool.
Good luck. And now we're going to use a legendary action to try and stab you again.
My life was short, but it was pleasant.
I forgot to roll with advantage last time.
It's okay, I'll bring you back.
25 to hit.
Yep. That'll hit.
Yeah, that's the wrong. No, that's the right thing. That's going to be 22 points of piercing damage.
You?
And a con save, please.
Yeah. Hey, that's a 4.
Okay, that's another level of exhaustion for you. Awesome.
At my 3rd level of exhaustion. I've never gotten this far before. What does that do?
It's a really good question. I had it open, but I accidentally
think
closed
it
that tab.
attacks an hour.
Disadvantage on attacks and saving throws.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
already at disadvantage, so it doesn't matter.
Jokes on
All
the
right.
giant.
All right, that's the end of its turn. Lady Vex, it's your turn.
So I don't have to worry about this clockwork dragon. I am commanding Moondancer to move over this way, so we can get. So we're still hovering. So we're hovering above a move, so we can get the move in, so we can still see.
Yeah.
Let's just move, you guys. Let's just move. Let's go with. Because I've done it before, let's do it again. Tell me if you heard the sharpshooter. No. Let's not do that. I'm gonna chuck a 5th level spell on. My only 5th level spell. Let's do a 5th level. No, you did right there. So
I want to tell you how smart it was to get rid of that clockwork dragon when you did. Yeah, I'll tell you when we're done. We're at 9:40, y'all. Are we all comfortable? Does anyone need to shoot off? Because I think by 10 o'clock you should have finished this combat.
I've got work in the morning, so I'll be fine.
You're all right? Is that a?
Yeah. I don't start
absolutely
till
fine.
I don't start till midday, so it's fine.
Okay, cool.
I start at 6, but I played D&D till 10 yesterday as well, so nothing new.
Me too. I
Okay.
start at 6, but that's okay because we'll be fine.
Is Khid 5 feet from this like because he's restrained? Is it like in his hand? So if I target a specific area of the Storm Giant, would I be hitting Khid with my spell? I'm thinking of a Hail of Thorns.
Bring up the Hail of Thorns.
I've got it. Yeah.
The spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your range.
Like I'm thinking, like if I hit a place because they are pretty big.
Yeah, he's bigger than 5 feet.
I will say that the hole in the ice protects him, so you'll only hit Gordon.
Sweet. Then in that case, let's do a that's a bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns. I'm going to do a 5th level Hail of Thorns and a straight attack on Gordon.
Okay, awesome.
Come on,
what
please.
kind of save was that again? That is a dex save.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a magical effect, right? This is a magic spell.
Yeah, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yep. That is not going to hit Gordon.
Okay, because it doesn't go off until I hit. So I'm going to try again.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Nice.
That does hit.
Yeah. Just okay. Okay, so it's going to take 14 piercing damage just from the arrow alone.
Mm-hmm.
And now 5d10 from Hail of Thorns.
Right. There's a dex save.
Dex save of 19.
Okay, got a 25.
That will pass, so it's halved. Oh, so it's 27 halved.
27 halved down to 13. Okay, cool. 13 plus 14 is 27. He's like, oh!
You're a little prickly, aren't you?
That's a little higher on the oh no. Cool. And con save for the spell for his spell that he's concentrating on is a 25. So that's still in place.
So
right.
so I am not concentrating on Hunter's Mark. Hail of Thorns Elsa once until I've used it, and I've used it and I hit. So I'm not concentrating.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Moon Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna. I want to see if I can do it. Yeah, it's gonna move a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gonna burn one of my 3rd level spells.
Yeah.
And it's gonna do a 30-foot cone of fire.
Awesome. All right. Is there any indication of whether this cone goes around corners and stuff like that?
Let's just have a look.
Just because if it doesn't,
it's a 30-foot cone of damaging breath.
Okay. I'm going to go with the same as the dragon's breath weapon, and that it goes around corners. So that's
okay.
Yeah,
I was going to try and
unlike
position
the Hail
it.
of Thorns.
Yeah, I was going to try and position it so it wouldn't hit Khid.
I think you can do that.
Yeah.
I think you can probably do that. Actually, looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
cool.
for it.
So
you can get it through.
Yeah. Cool. I in Draconic I yell, "Hey, hot stuff!"
And he's like,
as
you're coming around.
As a blast of torrential fire comes raging at it.
Yeah.
So that's 31 damage. Dex save of 19 to half.
25 again.
Okay, so it's 31 halved.
Yeah, is that a magic effect? Oh yeah, you're using a spell slot. Right.
It's just says a damaging breath. I'll just put this through.
I'm going to give it the same as a. I'm going to re-roll without advantage, and I'm going to do
Yeah.
it the same as a dragon's breath weapon, which is
Yeah.
not a spell or a magical effect. So I'm going to just roll it flat, and I rolled better. Bugger. Sorry.
That's fine, but I'm pretty sure that ice is gone.
Absolutely. 27. How much damage is it? 31.
31.
Yep, the ice completely melts. Yep, every part of that ice sphere is now gone.
Cool. That will be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Oopsies, let's not delete the background. We're going to leave the ice sphere in there for now, folks, so that I don't mess it up. Cool.
That's
Just
gone
sent
on
it to
my
the
map.
back and
It's gone on
I
my
sent it
map.
to the- I sent it to the back. The
Okay.
GM's greatest tool. All right.
Yeah.
Is that everything for Lady Vex?
That is everything for Lady Vex.
Okay, Amuth, you can do it.
Yes. I think I might actually be able to do it. Let's see how this goes.
You're
First
gonna
things
release him.
first.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using another mote of light as I send it hurtling straight towards this creature.
Mm-hmm.
So using my crown of stars, that will be a 29.
That's a hit.
Striking it for 30 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to follow that up with 4 Eldritch Blasts as I cast these pieces of amethyst into the air, setting them hurtling towards it with purple light. And I'm just going to roll it like this. So that will be 2 hits and 2 misses.
Very nice.
First hit. Nice. And second hit.
Cool.
15 and 9. So that's a total of 30 points of a combination of bludgeoning and magical bludgeoning and force damage. And that also shoves them 25 feet backwards. And I believe we are quite a few feet in the air with a quite large red dragon below us.
Indeed.
I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, he has the fly. He does have the fly.
Boo.
So he doesn't fall because he can just fly with the magical. He's got a boon, essentially, letting him just fly at any point. No spell, no concentration, just his ability. Awesome. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action that he hasn't had to use yet, and is going to teleport and land right behind everybody. Ha! Nice try.
He has to make a save.
Yeah, he does indeed. Actually, it's not his turn, so he'll make it on his turn. Is that how that
okay.
works?
I think it's when they
It's
move
when he
into it.
enters it, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. Wisdom
yes.
save. Wisdom save. Nice work. You got me.
It's not
Uh,
it's not
20
totally planned at all.
25.
Okay, so he takes half.
Cool.
Half of 18. 9 radiant.
Okay. Awesome. Amuth, it is now Nyera's turn.
All right. Well, I did not expect that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I'm treating you as if you're in Moondance's space at the moment.
Yeah. No,
Is
that's
that
fine.
fair? Yeah.
How high in the air is the giant?
Same height as Moondancer, so was that 40
We're
feet or
40.
something?
We're 40 feet.
Right, I am
teleport
50.
120, so should be okay to get there, I believe. Yeah.
And I'm in Moondancer's space, so I'm too close to make a roll with. I would have to do a guiding bolt at disadvantage. Is that right?
If it's a ranged spell attack, I'm just gonna, for the simplicity's sake, I'm gonna say you're in all of there's spheres, so yeah, you're within 5 feet. Yes.
Okay.
Just for our sanity. Mounted rules are not well defined in 5e. I just meld them together. You are now a large creature somehow.
I'm sorry, I didn't anticipate this.
Hey, that's why we played. Crazy stuff happens. No worries.
You know what?
This stat block has everything. It's a one creature army, and I like it a lot. I'm very happy to give a chance to use it, but you are all doing such a great job. Yeah.
I might cast Flame Strike on it then.
Beautiful.
A vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify.
Cool. Beautiful. What kind of save are we looking here? A dexterity save. Awesome. I get a 24 on the dexterity save. I am rolling so well. I haven't rolled I'm rolling with advantage on spell saves, to be fair. But yeah, okay, a 24 on the dexterity save. Yeah. And none of the fire damage goes through, unfortunately. He is too cold. Oh wait, no, I forgot to do that last time. I'm gonna stick with that. The fire damage goes through. I missed one of the immunities.
So yeah, it's 33 halved.
Okay, cool. 33 halved, that's going to be 16. Yeah.
And my spiritual weapon will move 20 feet back to where I am.
Okay. He is starting to look a little panicked now and a little concerned. Awesome. Next up, it is Heartwood, I believe.
Hey. So you said
but before that happens,
no,
legendary action. There is going to be a legendary action. There is going to be an attack made with the rapier against someone, and I am going to roll a 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of you there, so I'm going to roll a d8, and I'm going to go 1 is Armuth, 1, 2 is Armuth, 3, 4. If that makes sense, and then work my way south.
Yeah.
I should just do a D. Actually, I'll just do a D4. That's a 2, so it's going to be Lady Vex.
Okay.
And he's going to take a stab at you. It's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
That is 26 points of piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
I am going to do Reflective Instinct, so I'm taking half of that piercing damage.
Okay, cool.
So I gain resistance to it.
Is that to all types of damage? Or
No, it's just resistance of that damage.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So that was 13, am I correct?
Yes.
Cool. I am not looking bad. I am looking really bad.
Can you do just a double check and make sure that applies to piercing damage and it's not just the elemental stuff?
Reflective Instincts.
Oh, it's a ranger thing, not your class.
I'll just put that through because it's part of my Drake. It's part of my Drake Winter reflexes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So con save, don't worry. I am going to probably fail that because I've got a +1 to my con saves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I take a level. I take a level of exhaustion.
You do indeed. Good work. Sorry for questioning. I was just curious because I was wondering if that was something else.
It's like resistance to that damage. So I was like, yeah, that's cool.
No, it's right. I need to stop questioning y'all. I need to stop doing that. Sorry. Next, is there anything else for Nyera's turn? Nyera needs to take their turn now. Sorry.
Is it me already?
Oh no, you took your turn, right?
Nyera just summoned light.
Yeah. Sorry, legendary action, then Heartwood.
And you said that it is taking fire damage?
It is taking fire damage. It wasn't supposed to, but I forgot, so it's taking fire damage.
It's Christmas. So with a mighty beat of wings, Heartwood Dragon flies up over the edge of the parapet and lets out a gargantuan roar. So I'm going to Frightful Presence it.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
I just shout out, haha, I know this person from work.
Okay. I'm really sorry. It is immune to the frightened condition.
Oh, that's all right. That's a free action anyway. Does a fire breath count as one of my 3 attacks? Surely.
No, it's your full action to do the
my
fire
full
breath.
action?
Yeah.
You know what? Well, it just looks cool. So let's do a fire breath on it.
Okay. And you can angle it, I believe, so you can only
so I can,
the dragon.
for instance, 60 foot of that.
Awesome.
So that is let's send that to the thing. 21 save.
Okay. It doesn't get advantage because this isn't a magical spell or anything like that. What did you say it was? Sorry, dexterity
21
save.
dex, yep.
Okay. Oh, finally failed one. It is a 14.
In that
It is going to
case-
use a legendary resistance pass, so it's going
Okay.
to take half, and then it's going to use its last absorb elements for the day to halve it again.
So half is what? 37, and then half again is 18, if you round down.
Yeah. Okay, 18. Whoo-wee. Okay. Looking bad. He's looking hurt.
And last little bit of movement.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sweet as. It is Gordon's turn.
He needs to make a save.
And yes, indeed. Gordon will make a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot to roll with advantage. Oh, that's going to be a fail. I think a 17.
Yep. He takes 19 points of radiant damage.
All right, cool. Awesome. And I should have done this already. There's going to be a lair action, and I need to see Armuth. No, we've already done you once, Armuth. Let's get Moondancer needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw for it. Okay, my Drake.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be an interesting roll.
Oh, okay. Both Lady Vex and Nyera are ejected as your Drake companion is encased in a block of ice.
Okay, we are 40 feet in the air, so we are going to be taking full damage.
Okay, cool. The damage is going to be 4d6, and I'll just roll that. That's 14 points of bludgeoning damage unless someone can mitigate it, and I need athletics checks, otherwise you'll fall prone. Oh,
Okay.
no, you don't. Yeah, I'm going to give you an athletics check to
Okay, cool.
not fall prone, and that's equal to the damage in this case. Yep, 19. Lady Vex, you land on your feet. Nyera.
She takes it hard. Lady Vex is looking rough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Okay. Oh no! Okay, we've got some PCs down, and because Moondancer has no way to mitigate this damage, they're going to take 14 as well.
Okay.
Cool. And it is now Gordon's turn. Gordon is going to turn. Looking at the easy prey, he then looks over at the dragon. Easy prey, dragon. I need. How big are you? You're a huge creature. Okay, this is going to work. Yep, I need you to make. Nope, there's no save for this. Another wall of ice appears and completely encases you in a radius 10 sphere of ice. And you immediately plummet out of the sky because there is nothing keeping you up. I'm going to allow you to make an athletics check to halve the damage to try and fight against the weight of this giant sphere of ice as it plummets you off the side of the castle.
So an athletics would just be a raw strength because no athletics skill.
Yep, I'm going to just make this a DC 17. I'm going to make it lower than anything we've done before. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to halve this damage, but you are 500 feet up, so you plummet straight to the ground and take that full damage. Oops, I forgot to put a space in. All right, so it's 55 points of damage, but because you did so well with the athletics, it's halved. So that's only going to be 27 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's non-magical, technically.
That's plus.
Yeah, and
I need to make a con save for my spell.
Piece of cake with that quartered falling damage. I rolled 5 1s on the 20d6. Yeah, cool. You maintain that spell, but you are a long way down now, which is going to make things difficult for you. But that did soak up Gordon's entire turn to cast that spell on you. So
how high up were we?
500 feet.
I can dash 80, so I'm pretty much out of this combat.
Do you have Dimension Door?
Not as a dragon.
Ah, I see. All right. All right. That is. We're coming up on 10 o'clock, guys. I think this round you might have it. Khid, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do what I do best and shoot him with a bow.
Very nice.
That's a
You-
27 to hit using
will hit.
steady aim.
Mhm.
And I have an ally within 5 feet in Oakenheart.
Yeah.
First of all, oh my god, that's an 8. Piercing damage. Sneak attack.
It's
Big numbers.
It's not coming through yet. Oh, there we go. Cool.
32 sneak attack.
Cool. I presume you have a magic weapon.
I do indeed. It's a +2 longbow.
Cool. Awesome. Oh. All right. Yep. And anything else?
I cannot. I
Okay.
don't. I'm looking over everything I could possibly do. Bonus action? That was bonus action to do the steady aim.
Yes. You let out a shout and shoot him with the bow, and he takes it in the shoulder, and he lets out a shout and is looking incredibly, incredibly hurt now. He's looking panicked. He's looking enraged. And he's going to make one more stab. Who's up at the moment? Nyera is down. Moondancer
I'm
is
up.
encased. Lady Vex is up. All right, let's roll a d4. 1s and 2s is a moose. Oops, I rolled 2 of them. The first one was a 4 though, so it is going to be a Lady Vex situation.
Okay.
So here comes the stab. A 23 to hit.
Reactivate a gift of metallic dragon. Protective wings puts
Okay.
my AC to 24.
Okay, that is going to miss then.
Yep.
So that is a wasted legendary action, which is a 2-action thing to do. Awesome. That is the end of Khid's turn. Lady Vex, you're up.
Cool. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Very nice.
And because I am on the ground, he's 50 feet in the air, I can get back without having to worry about him attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move over here. Let's do it. Straight shot, Hunter's Mark, with a straight shot with the longbow.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you gotta hit. You gotta hit. You can do it.
24.
Bring it home.
Nice.
24 hits.
Okay, so that is 13 from the arrow and Hunter's Mark. 16 total.
16 total. Okay, he is looking hurt.
Okay, let's do it again. This time with the sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
$22.
22 hits.
Just okay. Oh yes. 16 damage. I rolled an 8 on the D8.
Okay, all right.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
That is so it's 30 total.
30 total. He's still up.
Oh,
Just. He sways on his feet. He's going back and forward. He's just like, what on earth is happening? And he's still up. Do you have anything else you can do?
Moon Dancer is encased in ice.
Indeed.
So
They
it's
can
gonna
make a strength. They can make an athletics check to get out. But the
Okay.
DC on the athletics check is incredibly high.
It's just gonna do what it because it is technically a dragon. It's gonna do what a dragon does when it's frightened.
All right.
It's gonna try It's gonna try its breath weapon,
Yeah.
and this
Okay.
is gonna be a breath weapon of acid coming out.
Okay. I'm going to tell you there is this does have an AC in damage, so it might burn a way out. So, but
Okay.
I want you, Lady Vex, to make an intelligence investigation check for me. Normally this would be an action, but I'm going to give it to you for free because we're close to the end here.
Okay, investigation for Lady Vex.
21. You can do it.
No.
8. Okay, don't worry. Yep, do the breath weapon.
Yes.
It
So it
automatically
does.
fails, so roll damage.
Okay. It's where is it? 10d6 acid damage.
Mm-hmm. If you
Oh,
roll
that
high,
hits a
you'll
lot.
break out. 32 damage. That's enough. You managed to break out of the ice.
It's a 30-foot cone, so would it be like a massive projectile?
No, I'm going to say
No.
that you have destroyed all of the ice there,
Okay.
because the breath weapon is coming out, and the ice needed to take 30 points of damage, so like 2 points left over kind of situation.
Okay, it's gonna fly down
Mhm.
and medivac Nyera out of the way.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. No opportunity attacks because they're all
Yeah.
on the ground, so he
Yeah,
scoops up.
so just flies them over.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Armuth, it's your turn, but first I need you. He rounds on you and stares at you one last attempt with his elemental eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Radio.
Unless you're
Is it a
immune to the
magical
frightened
effect?
condition. Yes.
I am not. Okay, with advantage. That's a 26.
Okay, you are not frightened. Take your turn.
I am going to move 30 feet away, flying away if they have any reactions or anything they can take.
Yes, there is an opportunity attack because it's been his turn since he did absorb elements. So he's going to take a swing at you. And it's going to be with the rapier. 25 to hit.
That will hit, and I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to reduce the damage.
Question:
Okay, cool.
Does he go 5 feet near me?
You're 40 feet on the ground. Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah, you're
Because
40 feet
I
below
could have
us.
given him a boost to AC, but if he's on the ground,
No,
if
it's
he's
fine.
flying.
Yeah.
I've got Stone's Endurance and lots of health.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
I rolled very low. I only got 17 points of piercing damage and a con save for a level of exhaustion.
Yep. Is the hold on, roll on that with advantage for a 21.
Okay, that's I think yes, that will succeed. So you do not
Perfect.
take. Yep, there you go.
I'm going to send a mote of light flying straight towards them.
Yep, you see for a second
Oh.
fear in his eyes, and then you miss, and he's like, "Ha, fools! I'll kill you still." Yeah.
Well, only one thing to do then, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast them 4 times.
Sweet. Roll the first
Nice.
one. Yeah,
That's all of them hit.
Okay.
Let's just roll a pile of damage here.
Do it.
We got, let's see. 20. Nice, 41 for a total of 47 points of damage.
Cool. Oh, beautifully done. He's just floating in the air, and then you go bam, 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 and you hit him with the Eldritch Blast, and you watch as the light goes out of his eyes. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I think at this point, each one using a combination of Crusher and all of these forceful blows to just one of the Eldritch Blasts strikes them to the side, another picks them up, throws them 10 feet in the air, another blasts them 10 feet backwards, and then the final one just pushes them over the edge as they go plummeting back towards the earth.
Amazing. He is flung off the side of the citadel and falls to the ground to a crushing death in the town square, right next to where his first ice block fell. Well done, everybody.
Yeah!
Heartwood eats him. Yeah, he lands next to you.
Perfect
Heartwood.
ending.
Yeah.
That's
Can
kind of a true mirror.
Can I run over to Nyera and check if level cure wounds on over?
I got the.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm going to say all of that happens in the interests of getting us out of here before so that everyone can get to bed. You find on his body a key to get into the lower levels. You find a crown to control his navigation orb. And with a good amount of teamwork and effort, you move the cloud tower away from the city before its furnaces die out and it crashes to the ground. Unfortunately, he wanted that 10,000 gold pieces to feed his magical furnace with gold, and without any further fuel, it runs out of energy and slowly descends before crumbling into a pile on the ground. it was going to be more theatrical than that, team. But we are on a time crunch here. I really appreciate all of your work. I had a really great time tonight, and you absolutely crushed that encounter. When we're not on stream, I'll show you a reskin stat block of what you were fighting. But I will say that it was may have been a deity. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay.
It was chunky. Gotta
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Lady Vex'aphia,
you're
killer of
getting-
dragons and gods. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Really awesome work, all of you. Indeed, there would be prizes and loot and all that kind of stuff, but because we're non-canon, I won't go into that. And I will, unfortunately, have to leave you empty-handed. Just maybe a good day's work is its own reward. And
Taking the
just-
title, Lady Vex, killer of dragons and gods.
Oh, there's a beautiful crown for someone as well.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take
yeah.
the crown. So I'll put an inventory crown.
Yeah.
I have
And
become hero of the people at the cost of my own life, alas.
I did heal you. 22.
And I will say
Thank you.
the only thing of note is the next morning you see posters up around town, like they're hit pieces on Mr. Heartwood. And I'll talk to Waffles if Waffles wants to include this going forward. Local politicians, strong arms government, defaces and out of 5,000 gold pieces of taxpayers' money in order to save the city, in quotation marks. Non-canon, so might be okay.
Well,
But,
also Heartwood was returning that money so that he could run a hit piece saying how local politician waste public funds when heroes were going to save the day anyway. So
absolutely,
if they check the bank account, the money's there.
If that money would have gone back to the people that I would have spent. So
absolutely, and the wait, yeah. So don't worry. The political race is getting a little dirty, is all that I will say.
Not from Heartwood's side.
She's
No.
playing dirty. That's really awesome, everybody. I think we'll probably, unless anyone has any parting remarks or a little bit of RP they wanted to talk through before we go.
nope, I would like to get to bed.
Yes, me too.
I've had
thank
a
you.
migraine most of the day.
Ew.
Oh